I'm not. What's that guy? Ali A or Ali? Is it Ali A?
It's Ali
the
A.
fucking.
One of the worst fucking intros of all time.
Have you not seen that?
No.
Oh man, it's great.
I'm uncultured.
Oh man.
Don't worry.
I guess
Am I missing much?
I should introduce the uncultured. We have some great guests with us here today. It's great. It's awesome. Appreciate you both being here. We've got.
Thank you for inviting me, dude.
Our main guest. It's gonna be Mr. Gabe.
That's me. I'm Gabe.
Specifically Maine. I just want to make sure
There's a reason we're at eye level.
Yeah, we're across the table.
Yeah,
there's just this dude.
There's good to be a wall here at any point in time.
Ask him on and then roast him. Then we got Jonathan over here.
Howdy.
Who I guess I should have invited at some point. Maybe.
I definitely interjected into this. I was like, okay. He told me that. I was like, what are you doing tonight? He was like, oh, I'm going on Joe's podcast. I was like, what?
It's like, I want some of that.
I was like, yeah, exactly. I was like, Gabe, can I come? He's like, ask Joe. And then I asked you, and you're just like, ask Gabe.
I'm going to be completely honest. I don't know if I said ask Joe.
You did.
Did I say ask Joe? If I did, that's fine. I don't remember it. But
my actual response was like, I guess if Gabe is cool with it. I was just like that, because this is the second time I've asked somebody else to come on, and then somebody else was like, oh, but can I too do it? And then in hindsight, I probably should have had this person come on because you're great and I love you, but you're super flaky. So
calling you out, but not calling you out.
I wanted them on, and then they were gonna do a two-parter with Jared. You guys know Jared Grace?
yes.
No.
Yeah. Amanda's husband.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I totally
It's okay.
did not know that was his name.
Yeah, Jared. Great one. But this one's gonna be better because I believe in all of us and alcohol. So
I sure do.
I guess part of the reason why I wanted to have you on was because I think it's cool to find people that like our circle of friends kind of somewhat like meet, I guess, maybe, but I don't ever get to have any conversations with you ever because, spoiler alert, we kind of all work together, but it's more in passing. So I use this sometimes as an excuse to just talk to people. As this thing.
Excellent idea. Excellent way to do it.
But yeah, I mean, we talked in passing about what's that? Outer Worlds?
Outer Worlds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Still haven't played Outer Wilds yet.
Neither have I.
Okay.
So,
I thought
you're
you
good.
Okay.
I bought it.
You bought it. Okay.
I bought it.
I'm in the
I
exact
haven't
same boat.
played it yet.
I purchased it and haven't. Do you play a lot of RPGs or more?
I mean, I do and don't. It just depends. I'm not super into like JRPGs per se.
All right.
If you consider Dark Souls an RPG, that's.
I mean, it is.
Okay, there it is. Then that's like my favorite game series.
You guys ever played Armored Core?
I don't know what that is.
I know what it is. I haven't played it.
Okay, let me tell you about it.
Arma or Armored?
Armored
Core. Yeah.
There was a series of games long before the tales of Demon Souls and Dark Souls that From Software made. It was by far the most realistic like mech sim like game.
I do know this.
And it was so good. And then they made Demon Souls and it made too much money. And then they just stopped making all the Armored Core games. And it's very sad. Although I guess somebody was hinting at the fact that there may be one coming out, but
oh, I totally forgot.
Yeah, everyone did.
I totally forgot From Software was on that.
News to me. I mean,
what are your top? What's in your top 10 like list of stuff that you played recently?
Just like recently?
Recently.
Okay,
Let's say
I'm
recently.
about to say.
We can go old school if you want.
Oh,
like we can.
I'll throw some old school,
classics in
but
there.
we'll do recent
Okay.
right now. So like as you know, I played Outer Worlds.
Yep.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
You hate it?
I really don't like it.
Oh no.
And it's unfortunate because a lot of I didn't hear all the reasons why you didn't like, or you.
So it's not that I didn't like it. It's more that I'm a pussy, I guess, when it comes to games. Because like I want a game that's somewhat challenging, but like, and it gets to the point where like I I miss one thing, and now because I missed that one thing, I can't progress.
Mhm.
I just kind of go like, just play Apex. Like I'm literally just gonna turn this off, and once it gets to the point where I'm like looked around the level, looked around the area where I'm supposed to be, and I can't find it. If I do that for like maybe 20 minutes, I'm out. Like if I haven't solved whatever the puzzle or whatever it is, it's just like I don't have time for this.
I think
Wow, so not a Zelda player.
What's weird is I love Breath of the Wild and I finished that game.
But only Breath of the Wild?
No, I played most of them.
Okay.
All right, I'm super critical about the Zelda series.
Okay.
Actually,
You like it?
it depends on the game. I think Ocarina of Time is probably one of the most overrated games. But
okay.
I'm not saying that.
I'm on that side.
I'm not
Okay,
saying that
okay.
the game is bad, because I understand for the time it was like really well made.
Hold
I
on, real
understand
quick. Round table. Favorite Zelda game?
Oh
Link
no,
to the Past.
I can't tell you my answer.
Oh no!
I really can't.
Oh,
I will
no.
be judged by
No, you
Oh,
won't.
come
I know
on.
which one it is.
I'll
If
It's Wind
both,
Waker.
both of you guess, if
It's
either
Wind
of you
Waker.
get
Spirit Tracks.
it, okay, that is too damn close. So, but brownie points, but it's Four Swords.
There's
Oh,
nothing wrong
okay.
with that. That game is awesome.
I
love that game.
love Four
You
Swords.
talk- is that
Second
like a-
is Phantom Hourglass, which is why I was like, that's
I don't know
too
about that
good.
one.
I love Phantom Hourglass. Spirit Tracks
You talking
was
about the handheld?
yeah,
Yeah,
DS
they're
ones. I
handhelds,
played,
yeah.
I didn't play the DS ones.
They're
They're
so
I don't
so
have
good.
an opinion
They're
on
really
them.
good. They released them on like the eShop
Yeah.
for a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're on the Switch one. I know they were
No,
on the
they're on the 3DS eShop,
That
yeah.
sucks.
which is nice. You can play on the 3DS
I
at
guess that's
least.
true.
But yeah, Spirit Tracks blows, man.
Yeah.
The story's
It's-
great. The story's fine. It's a Zelda game. It's fun. I
Yeah.
love Toon Link, but I hate the fact that your exploration, the train, is like a tiny ass grid.
Yeah.
You can't go anywhere. The game completely loses its open world
Yeah.
feel. To whereas Phantom Hourglass is just like Wind Waker. You can go
It's-
wherever you want.
That wasn't I guess I don't know. Like when I played that game, which I never finished it, it got a little boring to me, and then that mechanic was kind of like, oh, this is like you're just basically loading the next place where I'm going to be. It's not. There was no exploration. It was like you see pretty sights as you're moving, but that's it. Like there's no normal Zelda stuff.
Have you guys played A Link to the Past?
Majora's Mask, by the way. Continue.
Oh,
Yeah.
good one.
A Link to the Past, the new one.
No.
Like
so
the original?
The SNES?
Is that no? The new one's
That's,
called
Oh,
the new
no,
one's
no.
a
It was
link
Link's
to the,
Awakening. I thought was a new one.
No, there's a Link to the Past. That's a new one. There's also Link's Awakening.
I thought Link's Awakening was the
That's the
the
newest.
newest.
Like,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that's
yeah, okay.
that one. But
Link to the Past. I feel like everyone's played that game.
wow, man.
Yeah, Link to the Past is SNES.
Oh, all right, you got it. I never played it.
Do not try my ass.
I'm gonna
I worked at a-
continue to do this.
I worked at a retro game store. I don't know if you guys know this or not. All right, I kind of know what I'm talking about. I'm totally kidding.
I mean,
But-
I'm 29, so
Yeah, that's fair.
Based on your opinion, I don't think either of us agree with you.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever play? Have you guys played Castlevania at all?
Yeah.
Are you guys familiar with those games?
Yeah.
Have you ever played Symphony of the
Talk
Night?
about yeah.
Did you? What's your favorite?
Symphony of the Night?
I haven't played.
Symphony of the Night. Did I play that one? I don't think I did play that one. No.
I'm gonna be honest. It came out on PS1.
Yeah, definitely didn't play that.
Dude, I would highly suggest trying it. It is a nice. 2D
I'm
scroller.
trash at platformers. I'm just putting that out there. Actual garbage. I tried to play Ori and the Blind Forest.
Oh, there's so many good
Fucking-
new ones.
Have you played
man.
Hollow Knight?
No. Cool game. I've seen many people play it, and I appreciate the story. It's great. But I have not played it because I played Ori and did so poorly that I stopped trying to play platformers.
Got you. So you got discouraged.
Yes.
I
He
see.
played Ori and did so poorly.
Yeah.
That was. I like that sentence.
I wish if I had subtitles, I'd specifically spell poorly with the PR. Put an I there. Yeah, I don't, like all of the games that I like end up being like very obscure shit that like this
That's okay.
actually sounds very hipsterish, and I'm not that dude. Like,
Well, now you said it.
yeah, you
Yeah.
guys have never played the games I like, but you played a game called Kingdom Under Fire
When did it come out?
on the Xbox, original Xbox.
Yes, I did play that game.
Really?
Yes, I swear to God, I did
What's
play
it
that
about?
game. It was basically,
What's it about?
wasn't it a game where it was just you commanded armies?
Okay. All right. close enough. I'll give it to you.
I was a child when I played this game. My mom's boyfriend at the time was just like, "Here's a game." I was like,
it was one of those like.
All right.
So imagine you, glasses, same hat, fucking.
His eyes weren't dead yet.
Yeah.
No. There was some life in them for sure. But that game was very badass.
Yeah, it held that spot as like my favorite game for a long time.
I really like RTSs.
I was gonna just about to ask that question.
You play a lot of RTSs?
I slammed FTL for like 3 years.
Interesting.
When I was in high school, when I was in theater, when we would do shows, I would just sit in the dressing room and play FTL, and they'd be like, "Hey, your scene's up," and I'd be like, "Oh shit! All right, someone play for me," and I'd go run out, do my thing, come back, and play more. That was in laptop. Yeah. Like, oh man, that was fun, but not too. I haven't played too many, to be fair. But
have you ever played Civilization?
Yeah, I played like Civ 5.
So boring.
It's so
my
that
gosh.
game is
slow.
so
I love
boring.
that fucking game. I will. If I'm trying to waste time, I'm gonna play that fucking game.
Dude, I'd so much rather play
anything.
Any other game.
Dude, come on, do not try.
It's too slow.
What's that genre called?
Real RTS or that one specifically?
Yeah. Okay, just RTS. I'd rather play.
I can't believe you guys are fucking gatekeeping RTSs.
Command and Conquer.
It's like one of the greatest.
Have you ever played Dark Reign? Dark Reign 2? Mojo's.
Oh man.
Fucking JDA.
That game is flicking bells off, but I can't remember it.
My brother and I remember buying one copy of the game randomly at EB Games when that was still a thing.
Ooh,
and on PC, I had a trash laptop, but the game was like, I guess it was okay for its time, but not like great. And we realized that I could put the disc in one laptop, start the game, launch the browser, and connect to, or launch the browser, create the game, take the disc out, pop it in another computer. Then that other computer can then connect to that same game without having a disc in it. And then me and my brother just land all the time. We would play that game all the time. I miss that game so much.
Good shit for finessing the system.
Yeah, wow. I was like, oh, this works. All right, cool. Let's fucking.
You're the reason why Dreamcast failed. You didn't. You helped contribute to that.
I think I was the reason why they started putting those multiplayer codes. You guys remember that?
Yes.
Yeah, they were like
in
like Xbox 360 games. There's so many like stupid ideas they had. Like, oh well, we don't want GameStop to make any money off of those pre-owned sales, so let's just scum everybody.
Oh yeah,
the process.
That shit sucks, especially whenever like. Did you ever buy a used game and you could tell that they pre-ordered it, but they left the codes in the box?
Oh yeah, dude.
You're always like,
and you're like,
did you use it? Maybe.
I'm about to let you guys.
And then you're always fucking let down.
You guys ever worked at GameStop?
No,
I tried for so long.
I did.
Though.
Yeah.
Be happy that you did not.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I worked there for quite some time. Let me let you in on a little secret about those kind of codes. The employees steal all of them, take them all, every single last one of them. Now they probably didn't back in the day, but yeah. I know in my time there was definitely a point where, so you guys know that the employees are able to just check out games, like they can just be like, yeah, I'll take this home and play this now, even on new games, which is kind of silly, but like they literally, you can take home a sealed copy of the game, unwrap it, put it in your system, play it, put it back in the case, and put it back on the shelf and say it's brand new, which is wild. That's the thing. So if
uncut, holy shit,
if you ever go to GameStop and
you're gonna have to block out your face. And shit.
I don't care. I've burned most of those bridges already. All of my friends from GameStop that I still have no longer work at GameStop. So
for no reason.
Yeah, company's cool if it's like your entry level. Like if you just get a job there and you're working, awesome, sure. Good time. The moment you have any responsibility with the company, it is the worst. But if you ever go to a GameStop and you see that they're handing you a case that doesn't have like the seal on it, if you don't care about buying a pre-owned game for the new game costs, don't take that game. Just ask them if they have a sealed one. Like they'll give you a sealed one.
You know, it's crazy how fast video games depreciate in value. It's like a car. The moment you drive it off the lot, you're done. Like it's like it loses almost instantly half its value. And it's like that with video games.
Do you guys still like trade stuff in and like do that kind of thing with like games, or you do more digital?
I'm more PC
games.
gamer.
No,
not really. I just haven't walked into a GameStop in 10 years.
Last time I walked into a GameStop was for Pokemon. Picked up Sword from a
I
GameStop.
haven't even bought that game yet.
Well,
the game's good.
I'm sure
I
it
guess.
is.
You're more than welcome to borrow my copy. I have not played it in God knows how long. It's literally been sitting
You're
inside
not
my
gonna sell it
system.
to him for a brand new price, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna sell it to $59.99, dude.
That case better be sealed.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
Hear me wrapped like some shitty ceramic.
Hair dry.
I think even before that, the only other physical game I bought was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Oh no, I wanted to buy it physical. They basically at some point they wanted to. This is still recent. This is not from 2000.
Okay,
you're
worried.
Yeah. No.
Like...
He's like, what the fuck? No, so they recently made it backwards compatible on the Xbox One. I was like, I fucking love Call of Duty. I'm gonna buy that. And then I looked at the price of it online the night they announced it. And it was like $9.99. I was like, $10. I can go play Call of Duty. This would be great. And then I got to GameStop the next day and they're like, $19.99. I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm just gonna actually buy it digitally for $10. And they're like, now I have it. But
it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
For them to.
Oh, that's GameStop. Like if they can rate. Do you remember Xenoblade Chronicles?
Yeah,
dude.
Of course.
Okay, let me tell you about some grimy. This is a shit on GameStop podcast now. They say what?
You said some grimy.
Shit. Dude. Like so they ordered. So that game was initially not going to be ported to the US. It was going to only be a Japanese release, and then GameStop made a deal with, I forget the company that makes it. They were like, hey, we will sell your game exclusively for X amount of time. And you will only sell it at GameStop, but we're GameStop, so your game will sell really good because we're GameStop. And that company was like, okay. And so they shipped them a bunch of copies of the thing. Because they knew they had exclusivity for it, what they did was they only stocked the stores with a very small amount to make it very scarce.
Yeah.
And then they took the new copies that they had, opened them, then sent those open copies out to stores, slapped a pre-owned tag on it, and then charged more than what the new price was because it was so rare.
Oh yeah.
So they made their own scarcity.
Oh yeah.
Then jacked up the price on the stuff. I was just like,
you know what's crazy?
You assholes.
Whenever we had that game in whenever I was working at that game store, whenever we got that game in, we were charging like $100,
yep.
$120.
That's GameStop's fault.
Yeah,
like that game should have just been a normal $60 release game, no problem. I remember the pre-owned copy.
Was the game good?
Yeah, it was a good game. It was a good series. I never finished that one either.
Is this 2 specifically? Or
no, the first
one.
one.
The
very
one?
first one.
Okay.
Yeah. I actually never played the second one.
I think I only played the second one. Actually.
Did you like 2? Like.
Yeah, no, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was enjoyable. I was confused.
Yeah.
I'm sure, but it was forever ago too. So.
You into like JRPGs or?
I used to be.
Yeah.
I used to like JRPGs a lot, but like I've never played. I played the first like 45 minutes of Persona 5.
Okay.
Which is literally zero gameplay.
Yep.
It's all talking, and it's I want to play it.
Yeah.
But JRPGs take too damn long. I think technically speaking, or definitely my favorite game of all time is a JRPG.
Okay.
But I'm not a huge fan of the genre.
Which game is that?
Dark Cloud.
Oh, interesting.
You ever played Dark
PS2?
Yeah. PS2 launch title.
Yeah.
Dark Cloud 2001
Jesus.
is my all-time favorite video game.
I've heard so much about the game, and I think I played it in a Circuit City of all places, like when they had the demo.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it.
I think
the only place to play that game.
When you said Circuit City,
just like
something, right? I was like, what the fuck?
Everything's back now.
I think there's one Blockbuster still in existence.
Oh, what?
In like San Diego or something.
Oh, wow.
It's like a privately owned business. It's still a Blockbuster.
Huh.
But I bet if you go there, that's the game that they're gonna have.
Just in the back, on a shelf, Dark Cloud 2.
Dark Cloud, PS2's got dust on it. You gotta like blow.
It's like, we found it.
There used to be this place called Hollywood Video.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you remember that.
I remember.
Okay.
It was the other Blockbuster, basically.
Right. So Hollywood Video is going out of business.
Yeah.
So all their new
What? No way.
Spoilers, but so a bunch of their stuff went on sale, right? So me and my dad went, and like I'm talking new games that just came out on sale for basically like less than 50% off. Me and my dad snatched every single one of them bitches. You know what we did? We turned around and went straight to GameStop and sold them for a profit.
Hold on. A profit?
A profit.
I feel like that's the crazy part. Is that you got them for next to nothing and cheap. Still found a way to make profit from GameStop. Because
all 20%.
Yeah, dude, it was a profit. It's not like I'm saying we made out like bandits.
I believe you. I'm sure you made 5 cents or whatever.
God, it's weird. Like, I'm not an avid GameStop shopper, I guess. But I wonder if the perception is the same from like people that are just shoppers. Do you get the grimy feel, or is it
not at all?
No, really.
Not at
okay.
all. So I'm so recent changed because I'm like a young person.
How old are you?
I'm 21. Yes.
What?
How? Okay. I should have asked you first. How old do you think I was?
Not 21.
Yeah, man.
I thought you were close to my age. I thought you were like 25, maybe 26.
Dude, when I got hired at our place of business, the boss thought I was 23. I got hired at 18.
You just lie on your fucking...
I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
I was just like, my age was on my
yeah, like
thing,
I put my birthday.
Yeah, no, like a year in, he just rushed me one day.
Like, wait,
down. He was like, "Were you 17 when we hired you? Were you like underage? Like, we need to know that shit." And I was like, "No, what the hell?
No, like
No.
you know how old I am, or at least you should."
Paper
Yeah.
where I wrote a number down.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, no, this helps. I think
Yeah,
it
it does.
a lot. But
also, I think you're I don't know. You give off the air of maturity.
Oh, I try,
So,
man.
yeah.
I try so hard.
You try.
We know you try, bud. That's the issue. I snuffed that shit out the moment I'm at.
Aren't you like 12?
Oof.
Flip. Or wait, no, you're one older.
How old do you think I am?
You told me not that long ago, and I forgot already.
All right,
so that's
good.
basically You're going to Full Sail.
Yeah.
So you're 21. I'm gonna say you're maybe 22.
I'm 23. That was close enough.
Damn it! When's your birthday?
August 31st.
Okay, 21st.
All right.
It's the last day of August.
That's all. Now your fangirls can just send you a bunch of stuff.
Exactly.
That's what we do.
But I bet it's gonna be easy to remember.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna wake up on August 31st and be like, God damn! Like
how's it gonna be easy to remember?
Because you're gonna be like, I feel like I'm missing something, and the irony is that it's the last day of the month, so I'm the last thing on your mind.
August 21st?
31st.
Oh, okay. I was like, August 21st is not. There's a couple more days.
No.
There's a few.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do on August 31st? I'm gonna wake up,
slap some salami, dude.
Go right back to bed.
It's like, oh, okay.
You don't get that.
Did I freak?
Oh man, I was something came in my head and then immediately left. I was gonna ask you. Yeah, that's fine.
Daily.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
50 times a day,
like,
man.
At this point, I don't know if it's because it's like early set Alzheimer's, or if
Probably.
I'm just a forgetful person.
No, it's well. I thought you were talking about me. I'm old, so I'm expecting it at some point.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
You're not old.
Pretty old.
He literally just said
I
it.
did
Have
say
a
that
memory,
not that
dude.
long ago.
I did not even. I'm sorry.
How old are you?
That's not even that old, dude.
You didn't tell me yet. I don't know if you know.
My stepdad is 32.
Okay.
So that means my stepdad is 9 years older than me.
All right.
My mom is what some people would call a cougar.
He's from Georgia. Don't worry about it.
It's just weird shit.
It's just weird.
A lot of Alabama bleeding over.
Alabama.
God, I've only been there once, and it was not a good time.
Oh, of course not. It's never a good time.
Yeah.
Alabama is just weird. Not saying that it's like a shitty place to live. So
It's a shitty
place
place
to
to live. Newsflash, but Alabama sucks.
Okay.
Sucks.
So does Florida.
I'm not going to disagree with you.
I'm not going to lie to you. Florida kind of sucks to live in. Like, it's like one of those things where it's like you want to visit.
Sure. Yeah.
But if you stay here, like, especially being an outsider, imagine being born here and like living and growing up here.
Some people love it. Some people love it. Like I'm not one of those
different.
people. I was not born here. I was born in South Carolina. Moved down here 8 years ago.
Why?
Oh, probably 9 years ago. Jesus. I graduated college and we had friends down here, so I was like, let's go live there.
Sorry.
I was like, ooh, it's a trap.
Man, dude, once you get here, the mouse clutches your ankles
Dude,
and just
I
does not let you go.
That's
I
what I'm
hate the
scared
mouse
of.
so
Oh,
much.
the mouse
I
is
hate
like
it.
I don't know what that.
Florida's
I
god.
don't know
Disney.
what the mouse is.
Disney.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mickey,
my
the
God.
mouse,
Buddy,
dude.
get it together.
The fact that you say
Come on,
the
give me the
mouse.
beer. No, you can't have any more. No, I'm just-
The fact that you call it the mouse, though.
It's the mouse.
the
That's
mouse.
what it's like a
I get it.
extraterrestrial being that
Just-
infiltrates everyone's mind. You cross the Florida line and you're like,
Whoa.
whoa, what was that? And then you feel like pressure and you're like, why
You
can't I
hear
move?
A
Like,
distant laughing, and then you're just like, it's over.
it's over.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I do not care for Disney films, but I do care for Pixar films.
See, here's the thing, Gabe. I don't know about the Pixar thing, but I'm also not a big Disney fan. I'm liking. He's like, all right, I'm just gonna leave now. I Pocahontas looks good. Like the live action one looks pretty cool. I don't know if you guys knew that was coming out. That's coming out pretty soon. I don't know if you've seen the trailer.
No.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
No.
Yeah, it's a movie.
So you mean Disney is just like an entire whole, or
Because
because when he says Disney films, you know, my mind immediately goes to like animated classics, not new.
So I didn't really.
Pocahontas.
So like, I'm pretty sure Bug's Life is Pixar.
that's definitely Pixar.
That's Pixar before Disney,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's old.
Yeah, I
It's
grew
like
up. I grew up
early.
with Pixar.
That and Ants and
Ants is DreamWorks.
So
What?
Ants
Really?
is not a Disney movie. Ants is like Bug's Life ripoff.
yeah.
Yeah, no, like 100%.
I remember watching those as a kid, and I was like, "This is the same movie." Like,
Oh, yeah. Hey, you want to watch Ants? Sure, clicks Bug's Life.
like, as a kid, it's like, yeah. I don't know. I guess I'm trying to think of like some old school animated stuff that I genuinely enjoy, and
Would you consider what's old school?
like Aladdin, like
Would Monsters Inc. be considered old school?
No,
No.
I don't think.
I think that's like
I don't
2003.
think Disney Pixar gets included.
no,
as
yeah, like
classic.
we're
'Cause
talking
once
like
Di-
Beauty and the Beast, like
Toy
I
Story
see,
2
Toy Story-
forward
yeah.
is not
yeah.
classic. I think. 'Cause
Toy Story 2?
Toy Story 1 is
It's
not
Pixar.
Disney Pixar. It's just Pixar.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow,
Yeah.
okay.
Disney picked up Pixar right after Toy Story 1. So Toy Story 2 is a
I did
Disney
not know
movie.
that.
Toy Story
Yeah.
1 is not. Toy Story 1 I think is a classic. Though. I think you can call Toy Story 1 a
Yeah,
classic.
it
But
is.
2, 4, I don't think.
I'll be honest with you. I definitely saw 1 and 2. I don't know if I've seen 3. Nope, I have seen
No,
3.
3 is.
I've seen
killer.
3.
3 is good.
Have not seen the.
I haven't seen 4.
4. No. I've seen like memes from 4, but like that's it. Like nothing.
Oh, 3 has the best memes. There's so many death memes.
Oh,
from
it's
Toy
great.
Story
I
3.
lo-
I'm just like,
Yeah. I remember seeing like this is not spoilers for a movie that's super old. But like the whole like incinerator thing. That was 3, right?
Yeah, exactly. No, it's
yeah.
exactly like just.
All right, guys.
All
This is
right.
it. Like fucking. It's such a weird tone for a movie that's supposed to be like kids, like a
Right.
kids movie, but like
Oh, that was definitely targeted at like.
people who saw Toy Story 1.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad they kind of grew.
Yeah.
See, so I think the reason why like I like Pixar so much is because like, The Incredibles is considered Pixar, right?
Incredibles Pixar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, any CG Disney movie is Pixar.
Yeah. So okay, yeah, that
Yeah,
makes
Pixar's
sense.
mostly.
That's a fair
CG.
point.
You like The Incredibles?
Yeah, I love The Incredibles. That was a good movie.
Oh, cool.
Monsters Inc. I fucking loved that shit. I used to watch that shit on repeat. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I can't do that, man.
But
Once I've seen a movie, like
Oh,
Is
you're
it-
you're the weird type.
yeah, I'm the weird type.
I think I'm actually the weird type.
Yeah.
But because that's who I am.
I mean, there's
think
2 of you
everyone
right
else
now that have
Well,
both
I've-
watched
based-
stuff on.
Based on what you just said, I think we're the same type. Where
Yeah.
you'll just watch a movie like a
can't
do that.
dude. I watched Harry Potter 1 more times than I think I've had a conversation with my mom.
Just
Like,
I'm
start
gonna
back
be
up
honest.
I would
I am-
sleep just over and over and wake
Jesus.
up at 2 and click play. Like
I am not the biggest Harry Potter fan.
that's
I
fine.
thought they were-
like that's fine. Whatever.
I really liked. Have you guys seen the movie Iron Giant?
Yeah.
Have I
Yeah.
seen
Okay, that's, okay, good. That's my
I had an
favorite.
Iron Giant. Oh, you have an Iron Giant phone case, don't you?
On my old phone it broke,
Oh,
but
that
yeah.
sucks.
But I decided I think my first tattoo is going to be Iron Giant.
Iron Giant?
Yeah,
Dope.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
We've had more than 10 conversations
Akatsuki.
about your first tattue being a Naruto tattoo.
Yeah. I know.
And
but
if it isn't, I won't speak to you again.
But so listen, I thought about it last night, and The Iron Giant is my favorite fucking movie. Like, I love it so much, and like I used to grow up watching that movie.
Oh, really? That's crazy. What's your favorite anime? For the record. Just for the record.
Naruto.
Oh, not say that again. Can you enunciate that?
Yeah.
Naruto.
Naruto. It's Naruto.
I feel like you're gonna get a lot of hate for that.
What?
That is what some people would call starter pack anime. Those people that say that are assholes. But
Okay, for the record,
Yeah.
we share that. That's how we met.
Okay.
Basically,
Yeah.
is Naruto's like
So-
the shit.
here's the thing about Naruto.
Oh no.
Like
Okay, you're about to have the wrong
Hold on,
conversation.
hold
Oh yeah.
I like Naruto. I like Naruto a lot.
Let's stop it there.
Okay. No, like genuinely, I think it's a very underrated anime because I think
yeah.
it's so tied to the beginning of like U.S. anime that like people kind of like, oh well, that's cool, but have you seen this other niche shit? Like, but I think the thing that they do right or well is it was like imagine if we got like. I'm trying to think of like the most niche fucking anime I can think of.
Sword Art Online.
Yeah, imagine if Sword Art Online was like the first thing we got in the U.S. instead of like DBZ or like Naruto. Anime would have been cut out like immediately.
I don't even want to.
There would have been that one. I don't know if it was season 2 of that or season 1 where the dude captures. I don't remember characters' names either, so you guys are gonna.
I can help you with this, and I'm not proud of it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty bad at names.
All right,
too.
redhead girl. That's like the secondary main character of Sword Art.
Yes, Asuna.
Asuna. Okay, she gets captured. I think this is either season 2. She gets captured by the dude, and the dude's like,
The fairy shit.
yeah. She's like, the guy's like some borderline, like, I'm gonna rape you, like shit.
Oh, he like rips her shirt.
Yeah,
off at
yeah,
one
yeah,
point
like,
and licks his like finger or something.
Yeah.
I
was like, what is happening? Like, imagine if that was like the U.S.'s first foray
Oh,
into
that shit
anime.
would've been out.
It would have been shut down immediately.
It's
Oh,
like
dude.
parents when they try to get Yu-Gi-Oh out. They try
Yeah.
to get Magic
Yeah.
out. They're like, I don't want you playing this shit.
If that shit had happened, we would be going into World War IV right now, not 3. I'm pretty sure.
So, I don't understand the whole starter pack anime.
It's a dumb
So-
term.
so-
It is a stupid thing.
So I get it.
Yeah, I think it's fun.
Like a lot of it is.
It's funny because I look at it and I'm like, that's me.
So I used to like see it come on TV, but I wasn't a fan of it at the time.
Yeah.
Because I was a Dragon Ball Z fan.
Mhm.
Die hard
Sure.
Dragon Ball Z fan. I grew up watching it, so it was my favorite ever. Then my friend that I met in Georgia, his name's Caleb. Give him a shout out, I guess. But,
Hey.
he was like, you have to fucking watch this anime. He's like, it's my favorite anime. If you're gonna be my best friend, you have to fucking watch this show. I was like, all right. So I sat down and I watched it. Not gonna lie, a little closed minded. I was like, fuck this show.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch it. Who gives a fuck about Sasuke? Not me.
Not me. Not this guy.
And what's funny is I still don't give a fuck about Sasuke, even now
Wow.
that I'm a huge Naruto
Really?
fan. but
What? How?
we can get into that.
Okay. All right.
I fell in love with Naruto. The show is so fucking good. I understand
You
why.
remind me of Ben Reed right now.
I
He's like
underst-
just like.
I understand why people have the opinion on it that they do.
Mm.
A lot of filler. I understand it. If you watch One
That's
Piece,
every-
That's
like,
not an
yeah.
issue, though.
if you watch
can't.
if you watch One Piece, do not talk to me because Naruto does not have as much filler as One Piece, hands down.
As a
So
fucking diehard fan, you might be wrong.
I think if you stopped One Piece at the same episode number,
Okay,
then
Okay.
yeah, like then
Yes.
yes, by far it definitely.
by
was.
length,
One Piece is still going on,
right?
Like, you
By
can't-
length, okay,
I
that
guess
was a little unfair.
technically
I think
Naruto
that's
is still
fair.
going on, but
But
no, Naruto's. Well, oh, you mean like Boruto?
Boruto, yeah.
technically,
Burrito-kun.
Burrito.
But I promise you, Naruto's the first show that like I actually grew emotionally connected to, where it made me feel something. which is weird.
Anime wise, I guess.
Anime wise,
Yeah.
it's not like I was just like, oh my god,
Oh
Naruto.
my god.
But like that show just like so. Before I watched Naruto, I actually watched Tokyo Ghoul. I don't know if you guys have seen that show.
I've had this conversation with you too many times.
I have
and
not
I'm
seen
a part
Tokyo
of it
Ghoul.
now.
I have not seen Tokyo Ghoul.
All right, we don't got to talk about it.
Oh,
Cool.
no,
It's worth a watch. Granted, the first like 5 episodes is just the main character crying.
See, like that's
But that's
the problem.
okay.
The first episode should be gripping.
But the
that's-
first episode is gripping.
Okay, you just told me.
No.
Oh.
Okay, so second episode to like the 5th sucks. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
Have
as
you
long as
seen
it-
Tokyo Ghoul?
No.
Okay.
Technically, no.
Oh, okay.
I've seen so many clips of that show.
Oh.
I'm sure I've seen most
At
of
this
it.
point,
But like, no, I haven't seen Tokyo.
The fights are gruesome. And
Yeah,
awesome.
it's a gory show. It's pretty like horror-y, I guess,
Oh,
which is
yeah.
neat. But
I mean,
like,
Ghoul.
from what correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I know, the first like you say 5 episodes are just like bullshitty,
Trash.
and then it just flips, right?
Oh,
'Cause the
dude,
main
snap
yeah,
of
the
a
main
fucking
character
finger.
becomes like just a different character, and you're like, okay, well, this version's better. He's
Yeah.
not trying, I
Dude,
guess.
snap of a finger, the show
Huh.
changes.
That's a.
It's so short. It's probably worth giving a try.
I guess.
But
Yeah.
I hate to be that guy, but you have to read
You
the
have to.
manga.
No, I agree.
Manga.
I prefer reading the manga most.
I'm happy to have met both of you because I run into too many people that are like, "Oh, I'll wait till the next season comes out," and I'm like, I'm not doing that.
No.
I'm just gonna read, and then I did that
Yes.
with My Hero Academy. I was just like, "Oh,
My
this
Hero-
is who cares? I'm not fucking get the fuck out of here."
Welcome to Hero
You know, I watched through season 1 and I was just like, this is pretty cool. I like this. This is kind of cool. And everybody's like, yeah, well, next season's not coming. I was like, but
Sorry,
the
bud.
manga's still going on. They're like, nah, I'll just wait. I'm
No.
like, fuck you. Like, I'm gonna go read this shit.
I have not started reading My Hero, and I really need to. I don't understand why I haven't.
Let me tell you,
I'm
buddy,
in the literal exact same.
God,
it's real good.
I'm
My
not.
roommate reads it and he's
Mhm.
caught up. He's the one that got me into the show, and every time it's so fucking hard to watch that show anymore because every time I put it on, he walks out and he's like, "Oh, you're there, huh?"
He's an asshole.
he's a
yeah, that's why.
I love him to death, Addison. I love you. I love you so much, but it's so hard to watch My Hero sometimes because you're just like, "Oh, you're about to meet so and so," and I'm like, "Who the fuck is that?
Can you
Don't
stop?
tell me that. I don't want to know who that is."
Oh,
Just
whenever
throw a
we were
shoe.
watching that episode together, and he said that, I was like, "What?"
He said a name. I don't remember.
I
Who
can't
he
remember the
said.
name,
Like,
yeah.
obviously, I don't remember. But he said like, "Oh, you're about to meet blank," and I'm like, "Who the fuck is? I don't know who that is." Oh.
You had a hair there the entire time, and it's
Dude,
fucking drove me crazy. I got it because I care about
Don't
you.
wait so long. Then.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm
It's gonna be good
sorry.
anyway. But so on the topic of manga, I'm glad you say
sure.
it. I'm glad you read manga. That's
Yes.
cool. I don't meet many people that read anymore.
Okay.
Um,
It's archaic.
It's a
It's-
lost
it's-
art.
Yeah, like why would you?
the only thing I will say, so I read manga from short backstory. Naruto got me in it. Same kind of idea.
Sure.
A friend got me into Naruto in the 2nd grade
Wow.
when
okay.
it was time. It like Shippuden had just started.
Okay.
What?
Yes.
Oh, manga. Oh,
Shippuden
okay.
had like just started. Oh yeah.
The manga,
was
the
just-
Shippuden manga had just started.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Maybe like a year in or something
Okay.
like that. But like this was long before Pain Arc and all
Sure.
that shit. Caught up, or started reading it immediately. Caught up, and I was just stuck with the manga the entire time for like 10 years. So a lot of tears, all that shit.
Oh yeah.
It was so goddamn good. I think I've only ever watched the show. I think I've read the manga 10 plus times, like so many times.
Is it okay for me to be like, here are the plot points that matter, like in that show, and like it's kind of spoilerish, I guess, for someone, but it's so old.
Yeah,
Right?
spoiler alert. Naruto.
Guys,
We're talking about Naruto.
Spoiler.
Who
We're talking
cares?
about Naruto.
Yeah.
I think so. Some of my favorite arcs.
I wanted to talk about Naruto.
Yeah, this
God,
is
so bad.
I'm so
great.
happy
This
we
is good.
fucking weasel this
we
in.
got it.
We got your ass.
All right, we're about to
Wait.
just deny everything
Yeah.
you say. Let's go.
Some of my favorite arcs are. I guess most of it's really actually in Shippuden because there's a lot of payoffs in
Oh,
Shippuden.
There's
Okay.
nothing good in the first.
Yeah.
series
There's just
aside
I
some.
think
from,
there's
like,
some.
Okay,
like,
there's some
three
important stuff.
three fights.
I think-
Yeah,
well, the fights action wise, but I think without Naruto, Shippuden would have sucked because there would have been no context behind anything. Like the
Okay,
whole
fair.
Gaara Naruto thing's great. The Rock Lee Gaara fight, it's fucking one of the
Bonkers.
most legendary like animated things like that have come out in ever. Like it's really good. I remember watching I think it was actually a Watch Mojo video. I was doing a countdown of the best anime fight scenes, and I think that was like number 3. Like
interesting.
It lost out to.
There's so many more better fights.
Listen, you're talking to 2 seasoned Naruto pros here. That is a great fight, hands down, 10 out of 10. But it is not the best. Maybe in the top 10 Naruto.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah. But so it wasn't in Naruto. It was in all anime. Like,
which is why I'm like, come on.
There's better stuff.
That's just because he drops some heavy things and it goes boom, and you're like,
oh shit!
There's a whole fight.
I mean,
I know I'm wrong. I'm wrong. It's a good fight. I'm not saying it's not.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty good.
It's just most known.
I think it would have been better if it was a draw. That's what I've always told people. Story arc wise, it would have been way better if it was a draw.
I've never heard that before.
I've never
heard that. The reason I say that is because
that changes a lot of plot points.
Sure, but the thing is like Lee has like probably one of the worst story arcs in the entire show. He
completely agree.
Because they keep like leading up to like, oh man, through hard work he was able to like keep up with everyone, and it's like, but he loses every single time. Every time it's relevant, he loses. He loses to Kimimaro. He loses to Gaara.
Did you say he lost to Kimimaro?
Yes. He lost to Kimimaro. Gaara came and saved his ass.
No. Like, Gaara and Lee both lost to Kimimaro.
That's actually true.
He
lost himself
mid-fight right before killing Gaara.
I know.
They were like,
dude, okay. I hate
we won, I guess.
Yeah.
Probably looked pretty bad, but that's okay. It's all right.
I watched that fight recently, and
the Kimimaro one.
Yeah. It blows my mind. Like
it's
really good.
Also a really good fight.
It makes Gaara look badass,
and that's the first like good Gaara fight we get too. I think.
I think the next good one was him and I forget the guy's name. The Clay dude.
Deidara.
Deidara, yeah.
Oh, like the start of Shippuden?
Yeah, that was a really good
That was
Shippuden
an insane
started
fight.
really well.
That was the start of Shippuden.
That was that's the first 5 episodes.
Why the fuck do you think I got hooked,
Naruto
bro?
gets back, and then
that's right.
And everyone's like, "Oh yeah, we're all tuning," and he's like, "What the fuck?" And then he goes, "Oh, what's Gaara?" And then it cuts to Gaara, and he's just like, "Yeah, I'm in charge."
Yeah.
And then Gaara's like, "Fight!"
Yeah,
It's so quick. It's a really good start.
Yeah. Damn.
Have you seen the Pain arc at all? At least.
Yeah. I've seen it all.
He just said. Listen.
I'm fully caught up. I even watched like some of Boruto. I haven't watched it recently, but I watched like the good parts.
Unfortunately, like I'm actually upset.
You keeping up with that?
I am 6 episodes behind. I think.
Then
I am probably. I'm probably
I haven't
more
even
than
started
that.
it. I haven't even started it.
It's probably.
You don't want spoilers, right?
Here's the thing.
No spoilers, please.
Here's the thing. That show has the potential to be good, but they need to inject some like high points. That's the problem that they're having, is they're just kind of coasting on like these. They're not even filler episodes. They're just like character development. And I get it. They're trying to start from scratch. I understand that, but it's very boring.
But here's the thing. Have you gone back and watched original Naruto anytime recently?
No.
It's also very boring.
Yeah,
see that's the argument. That's because I watch it.
Yeah.
People give me that rebuttal a lot, and I'm like, but when did you watch
Naruto?
That's how shows start.
Once again, no spoilers because I haven't seen the show.
Yeah.
But I understand that some of the characters that they're fighting, like some of the villains, their power scale is ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's what I'm not. So on the outside looking in, it's like this show
so
seems
afraid
like
that cable is like destroying the audio on it. I wouldn't touch the metal thing because when you wiggle it, it like pops and it makes this really terrible sound.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
the reason this is ruined.
It's not. There's a backup microphone that we have there. So like worst case scenario, I can just use the audio from that, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the mantle here. You're not talking.
Yeah.
So listen.
The microphone.
Like you were just saying about power scaling.
Yep.
I completely get that. Completely agree. That's the issue the show is at currently. Because I won't say anything. Promise I won't spoil anything. So, did you see the first really big fight in that show? In Boruto? It's the movie. Did you see the movie?
Yes.
It's the same thing.
Yes.
But in the show.
Right,
okay, so that part, that fight, that is still the best part of the show. Best fight in the show. Best build up.
Did they not? New dude who has something to do with Boruto is in the anime already, right? Or no? They haven't even gotten to that yet?
Oh, you mean how the manga in the show starts? That guy?
Yeah.
Bad guy.
Yeah.
We don't know nothing about him.
The possible Sasuke.
No.
He's not in the anime
No,
yet?
so listen.
Are you kidding me?
I know.
That
It's
makes no
unfortunate.
sense.
It makes zero sense. But
Jesus.
the manga and the show are just two completely different entities. It's
Okay,
so, I talk
Tokyo-
to Shannon about this all the time.
Tokyo Ghoul, same way. Two completely different things.
Yeah, those are some of the best shows that, or maybe not shows. Normally the mangas are better. The Boruto manga is way better, but the art sucks. The art is so bad.
For Naruto?
For Boruto.
Or for Boruto?
Yeah.
In the manga?
The manga
Wow.
sucks. The manga art is garbage. I don't know who draws it, but like if they died and someone replaced them, this is heavy.
This is good.
I wouldn't
He's
care.
like, this is good.
Someone,
This is
Kishimoto draws so damn well. That's probably one of the reasons why I love Naruto so much, because I read the manga first forever. His art is so good. It's just, I don't think people can compare with it. If you hold a Naruto panel and a Boruto panel, like
it's night and day.
It is day and Mars. Like I despise.
I haven't read. I gotta read it now. I want to see just to
despise
see.
It's so bad.
It's like just a character and then like no background, just like, hey, I'm running.
Stick
Like,
figure, man.
oh
Like,
no.
it's a webcomic.
Yeah.
No, but
Relating back to the topic of Naruto,
Okay.
just to
We
wrap
haven't
it
left
back
that,
around.
but okay.
No. You're talking about Naruto, who's obviously.
He's he's different.
I hate him.
I don't hate him. I just think
you can't hate him. You'll
I haven't watched the show.
I know.
Can't
That's
say
why I'm
him.
not saying anything.
so.
You can't hate
But
him.
the thing
You
is,
won't hate him.
you're supposed to at the beginning.
Exactly.
So like,
he's meant to be
yeah,
hated
yeah.
until X.
Until
and then you're
X.
like, oh, he's actually cool.
Yeah.
All right.
What is your favorite Naruto Shippuden fight?
fight.
Yes.
So you're getting more than just this question.
Yeah.
We're gonna ask you questions.
That's okay.
now.
That's totally fine with me. Favorite Naruto Shippuden fight.
There is a correct answer,
Oh.
by the way. It's not your correct answer for some reason, but
Oh, you guys are not gonna like this.
I'm
probably
ready.
not.
I want to start this caveat by I was 21 and I was super into Shippuden, and I bought this character's headband. I bought his necklace. I was very close to cosplaying as this guy. I was like, this is one of my favorite characters in the show. You guys are gonna hate me, but my favorite fight. I
need to know the character.
Not even for the fight. Not even for the fight, but for like the impact that it had on the story.
I think I know what you're gonna say, and I won't hate it if it's what I think.
It's the Asuma Shikamaru versus Hidan and Kakuza fight in
No hate.
So
Yeah.
Asuma's death fight.
Yes.
Asuma's death fight.
Okay.
I loved that so much. The person I was talking about was Hidan. I was like,
I was like, who
the character,
hell?
Yeah,
because there was no immortal character in the story of Naruto at that point. There was no one who just couldn't die, and I was like, this dude can't die. Like, how do you beat this guy? So from the perspective of like a really cool villain, I was like, this is it. This is a pretty cool guy. Unfortunately, yeah,
he got bodied.
he had a trash story, and I think they could have done more with him if they tried. But
They did.
after
No,
No, wait.
he showed me this.
Yeah, see, they did, right?
Yes.
oh, they did in Baruto.
No.
They did find they go.
No,
they
no,
went to
no,
his-
no, no, nothing to do with
Okay,
that. I know
yeah,
you're talking about, but
okay.
nothing to do with that. Did you play the games at all? The
Not all
Storm
of them.
games.
Not all of them. No.
Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 3.
Okay.
I think it's 3. Has a video series that
Okay.
Kishimoto did.
Hmm.
It only exists in anime form. Was not in the manga.
Okay.
It is canon.
Okay.
It's called Creation of the Akatsuki. It is a short. It's short animated scenes, and they're fully animated, like well animated, just like the show, of how almost every member was.
I think I've
inducted.
seen this.
You probably have. It's
Yeah.
all over YouTube.
Yeah.
It's all over everywhere. And they give Hidan a little bit. Like it's not.
Yeah.
That's not a lot, granted, but it's him getting inducted.
Yeah.
Because every person that got inducted got literally forced.
Yeah,
they went.
yeah,
they were like,
yeah.
"Hey, you're part of the Akatsuki," and they're like,
You're
"I don't want to."
I don't want
All right, we'll fight, and if I win, you're part of the Akatsuki now.
Nagato is a
Hidan-
cheat code.
Yeah, Nagato's. But
Come here.
yeah, there's actually a whole bit of how he gets inducted and everything. He talks about like the way of Joshin a
Yeah.
little bit more, and he's like, I just want to fucking kill people
Yeah.
and serve my god. And
Yeah.
they're like, the people that get him actually are Kakazu, Orochimaru when he's in
yeah,
when
that's
he's in-
right.
Orochimaru's the one that actually like inducts him. It's weird.
Huh.
It's weird to see him in a cloak. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
like it
yeah.
at all.
She's like, hey, I'm here. I'm trying to get these eyes.
But those are super cool. It's like 30 minutes. If you haven't seen them and you like Naruto,
I think I need to sit. I've seen
definitely should
clips
watch
of it.
it.
I need to sit down and watch that.
Unfortunately, it was made for the game.
Mm-hmm.
So the way it works is that when they're inducting a random like Kakazu, for instance, when Pain goes to get Kakazu, he's like, you're gonna be a part of the Akatsuki. They have a fight, but because it's the game,
Oh no!
you play the fights.
Oh, no, that's the worst.
So there's no
fight
part
scene.
of the fight.
That's
animated.
okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Hidan gets a little bit.
Yeah.
You actually get to see them like spar a little bit,
Yeah.
but there's not actual fighting. It's mostly dialogue.
Yeah.
But it's cool.
But
Yeah,
it's
cool.
Yeah.
So if you, I watched it and he showed it to me actually. I loved it, even though there
week
were
ago.
no fights. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because I love Shisui as a character.
Mm.
Love him so
Yeah,
fucking much.
That's where all the. I've seen so many animated things of him, and that's where it's from. It's from
And
the
I
video.
wish I knew more about him, but because of that short, they showed.
If you genuinely just like reading, there are novels about him that are really good.
Really?
Yeah,
They're very good.
They're very good.
Who was it that I was talking to where they were saying, God, I think it was Sam, and we were talking about Shisui, and we were talking about how he was more powerful than Itachi, and that could not exist in the world of in the world of Naruto.
It would
not
break.
true.
It would break
It
a lot of
shouldn't-
stuff.
It would break a lot of stuff.
The
Him
story arc would change
Oh,
drastically.
you mean if he didn't die?
Yeah, if he didn't, if he was
Oh,
in the,
yeah.
He
Oh my
needed to
God.
die.
Yeah.
No, he absolutely needed to die. They probably would have not killed. They definitely would have not killed the clan. It's like Danzo's piece of shit fault.
Yeah.
He's a
Dude,
Danzo's probably one of the worst. Like,
it sucks because he's like, I had this conversation with you. I already had this conversation with you. I fucking hate Danzo. He's a piece of shit garbage ass. I hate him.
Fuck him.
so much Danzo.
But-
No one likes Danzo, by the way.
No one.
But I like Danzo.
Okay.
Yes, I know.
All right.
Here's the thing. This is a very recent discovery.
Okay.
After rewatching his arc, the show, his fight with Sasuke and everything.
We watched that together.
Yeah, we watched because that's where you're at in the show. Like I'm
I'm
rewatching
rewatching it.
Okay, so you've seen it all the way through.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But after I can't even really explain it super well in detail, but after you rewatch his ideals and shit,
Yeah.
there's not a single thing that guy says or
Right.
acts. Here's an example. My example is when he's fighting Sasuke, they're having dialogue back and forth, right? I don't remember the exact line. Help me, because you were there. Help me if I'm wrong here. But he said at one point, Sasuke the whole time he's like, "You're not allowed to say a word about Itachi." So every time he starts talking about Itachi, Sasuke's like, "Shut the fuck up! Don't say a word."
Yeah.
And he rebuttals at some point. He's just like, Danzo says to Sasuke, "You will never understand Itachi's sacrifice."
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Interesting.
Yeah.
that's interesting. What do you necessarily mean by that? If you watch all of his shit, he's pretty understanding. He's just extremist in the sense of we have to take action now, and if we don't, it's gonna go.
Everything's
downhill.
bad.
But Itachi died. Itachi did all that shit. He respects Itachi more than any other character that he's come across aside from the third and whatnot.
Yeah.
And that got me. I was like,
That's interesting.
I was just like, okay, because he doesn't hate these people. He doesn't want to kill them.
He's still he has so much pride in his village.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a part of the village.
He's part of the council that was put in place by him, basically.
no one wanted to see him as Hokage.
That fuck that. No. The second
he did too many atrocities, I guess.
He's
weird?
a piece of fucking shit.
But the thing is, I get where you're coming from. On paper, nothing that he says is wrong or bad. His ideals are pretty sound. It's just he takes everything to 11.
So are we cutting out the whole Shisui thing then? So you're talking.
That's the second part of that. That's
so we're
Yeah, I
talking.
guess.
That's the
pretty
T.
bad.
Well, here's the thing.
That's the T.
Here's the thing, though. Prior to the same thing I was just talking about, the games. There's more footage of Shisui in the game, so you get full Shisui because he's a playable character.
Most screen time, he told me.
Yeah, most screen time you get
Ever.
ever is this one bit from the game.
Huh.
And there's actually a part of a fight. You still play the fight, but there's more fighting in it. Where he actually, where he steals Shisui's eye and he kills him and shit. Or he doesn't actually kill him, but that's where he gets the actual his eye is Shisui's eye, and then Itachi's crow after he dies, the one that he like puts in Naruto's like mouth and shit, is the other Shisui eye because Itachi had the other Shisui eye. Right. Blah, blah, blah. He's so fucked up. Danzo's in that part. Danzo's so fucked up because it's sad really, because in the manga, he doesn't do anything like that. You don't see him do anything, but in this little video bit, Shisui's like, I'm gonna do something good, and the third's like, you do it, and then Danzo shows up and he's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you for the power of the villain. And it's just like, oh man, come on.
You said that and it reminded me of what I wanted to say before. I think the third is probably the worst Hokage. I think he might just genuinely be one of the worst leaders.
Okay.
So
I never really sat down and thought about it.
No, he's
both in terms of power and in terms of what he did as a Hokage. He made every mistake he made led to all the crap that goes on in the world. Like there's a couple of YouTube videos about this too, but like, why not tell Naruto about his heritage? There was no reason not to, none whatsoever. And if he was being left in charge to take care of him, tell him, because had he done that from a young age, I think, or at least tell the village, even if you want to keep it secret from him, tell the people that like, hey, this kid is like the epitome of the sacrifice that made you guys still be alive. If he didn't exist, you'd all be dead. Like every single last one of you, because I couldn't do shit about it. And the one dude that could do something about it, he had to die anyway to deal with it. So, like,
by the way, my favorite character.
Yeah.
Our favorite character. Do not say a single thing, Joe.
He's good. He's a cool character.
The best.
I just don't know if he's the best.
I'll fight you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of who my favorite character is.
It's okay. You get 3 chances. If they're in my top 3, we're good.
If I'm doing top 3, Shikamaru's in there. I don't know where he
Interesting.
slots in.
Shikamaru is a great character.
He
He's
is
not
solid
one of my favorites.
I've never heard that. Yeah,
I'm trying to think of who would.
No, I've never.
Shikamaru is like a super popular.
He's insanely popular. Yeah.
I've never heard someone say Shikamaru is my favorite character.
I don't know if he's my favorite though. He's definitely in the top 3. So, all right. So
he's laughing. Get ready.
So my favorite
probably Kabuto.
Ability in this show was actually from Naruto, not Shippuden.
Okay.
The sound ninjas.
Oh, which one?
The dude with the fucking thing on his arm that he would like flick and it had different sounds and like affected people differently. You had no idea what I'm talking.
Oh, you mean like the
from the Naruto? Yes, yes.
I got his name for you.
You know this guy?
Yeah, dude. Dozu.
I think you're right.
Dosu.
Yeah.
I used to play this game called Naruto Arena online forever. I fucking love this game, and you could play as every fucking minuscule character, so I know his name from that. I know if you gave me time, I could probably get his last name too. But
what?
It's Dozu. Yeah, no, legit. It's Dozu. That whole team is Dozu, Kin, and Zaku.
Zaku was the guy that got his arm broken.
Yeah, that's Zaku, and then Kin's the
great scene as well. By the way.
Oh, that's one of the best scenes in the first series by far, because it's so brutal as shit, and it's the first time you see curse mark Sasuke. You're just like, what?
What I thought was cool about that, well, what sucked was the fact that it got censored here. But what was great, maybe they censored it everywhere. Did all of them cut to silhouette when he broke his arm? No. Okay. All right. So yeah,
if you watch it subbed, like on Crunchyroll now, they don't.
It's been such a long time.
Yeah, they show it now.
It's like crack. That scene, the scene, where Sasuke basically gets captured. That one's really good. I like the Sound Ninja 4 arc too. That was pretty fun. I like that a lot.
Interesting.
From like the old school stuff. I guess more current stuff. I thought the Pain arc was kind of meh. I'm being honest with you. Like I didn't like it at all.
Who's your favorite streamline character?
What do you mean by streamline character? Like main story?
Yes.
What? That's a toughie.
That's a difficult question.
Yeah. I feel like it needs to be answered though.
Yeah, but like streamline. I mean, like the three of us probably have all different
So like
thoughts.
I know
of what
you
streamline is.
don't like Sasuke. I think Sasuke is a really cool character. I think his story arc is really good.
I hate him. I fucking hate Sasuke.
How can you like? Everything he does is very justified. Like it's not like he's never
minus one thing.
What's that thing?
I'm gonna be Hokage. I'm gonna become Hokage.
That makes sense too.
Okay, it makes sense. But
so,
like,
like,
no one liked it.
Yeah,
Not
no
a
one liked it, but he was
single
still. So you got to think though, like this is still the Sasuke that intended on like offing Naruto. Like he's still like honestly in that point he's like pain more than anything. He's like Nagato.
Yeah,
Nagato.
He's more in that mind frame of like, okay, so I figured it out, guys. How can I solve everything? By making everyone be upset with me. That's how I'll fix everything. I'll take everybody's hate and I'll put it on myself. That was his definition of Hokage. It wasn't like, I'm gonna lead the village. It was more of like, I'm gonna be the central focal thing that like keeps everyone, like the same way everyone came together for this war, I'm gonna be the continuous war. You guys are just gonna continuously, I'm gonna lead the entire world. I'm gonna be the Hokage for the entire world and keep everything unified. Like that's the way I understood it.
No, so I actually completely agree with you. You're totally right. I'm just a bitch, and that's my random emotional thought on it.
It was very out of the blue, and they were just like, "Hey, I'm here. I'm a Hokage now." It's like,
oh man, my frustration, not. I swear I'm not trying to be that guy, but like I said, I read every chapter the day it came out in basically all of Shippuden.
Yeah.
When that fucking chapter came out, I can't remember correctly, but I'm sure I broke my phone. Like, I was so angry, and everyone was so... The second I read that page, I was like, forms. Is everyone upset? We're upset? Okay, we're upset. We're upset about this. So,
oh, man. I didn't mind that as much as everyone else being like, I'm a Hokage. I won't be Hokage. I won't be... That like, for me, I was just like,
at least like other characters that said it, like Kiba, for example. He was also saying that in the first series.
But no one said it. Even back then, no one was like, "Oh yeah, Kiba." Yeah.
Hokage Kiba. Oh,
did you see the Dream World thing that he had where he was the Hokage?
Yeah,
it was hilarious. Like
the movie, right?
I think they did it
Road
in
to Ninja.
Too. They might have done it. Maybe.
I think it was. I think it was like a Boruto thing where how they redid the Boruto movie. It's like one of those where they had like a 3-episode short, and then they also had the movie. But yeah,
man, I don't know. I think back to your question, I guess, is my favorite character. It would either be Itachi. I guess top 3. Okay. Itachi, Sasuke,
Shikamaru.
Maybe Shikamaru got pushed out because I wanna put Might Guy in there. Maybe Might Guy's number 4.
Okay,
yeah,
Might Guy needs to be 1, man.
Might Guy's such a good character.
Actually, no, I lied.
But like he. I think Boruto might have ruined him for me because he's just like comic relief, and I hate that. Like that they took a character like that and made him.
But it makes sense.
You know what doesn't make sense? His fucking leg. That doesn't make any.
How does that not make any goddamn sense?
They can repair hearts. Like they can put literally like they can do some miracle medical work, and you're telling me this dude cannot fix his leg? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Okay. Yeah, they repaired arms.
He was a burnt husk. He was literally an Asian man, and then you looked at him on the ground, and you could not tell his ethnicity in the slightest. He was a solid black object that was immovable.
That's fair.
And Naruto just went,
"You good, bud?"
And he went, "Oh, my leg sucks though." And Naruto's like, "Yeah, but you're not dead."
It's like, yeah, I can't do anything about that.
Sorry,
though. I can bring you back to life.
but I think that fight, that or kick, not even really fight. It's a short.
It's
bit.
A great, yeah.
It is so damn good.
Yes,
he should have died.
He did die, basically.
He should have stayed dead.
Okay.
That would have been a better ending for his story arc than this bullshit that is Boruto.
Okay, I agree.
Disagree.
Really?
Disagree. Because if he died right there, think about what happens. What actually happens? He hits. He goes down. Madara literally goes, oh my god, you almost killed me. I'm all good now.
Yeah.
If he died right there, that would have really sucked for no reason.
But it probably would
It makes sense.
It would have propelled Rock Lee to actually do something.
Right.
Which would have been great.
Perfect
Because
point.
he doesn't do shit.
Okay.
I do not like
doesn't
his
do
character
anything.
arc at all.
He's such a great character with so much potential, and they just wasted it. It like that's the thing that really, even in like Boruto, I'm trying not to ruin or spoil anything. He's not
Please, I'm
Mike
gonna
Guy
watch
or
the show.
Lee? Who in Boruto?
Rock Lee.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like what you have this really cool character, and they've replaced him with his replacement, and it's just like, why?
Who is the most trash character in that
Just
show?
garbage, just trash. There's no redemption arc or anything for it's just or not redemption, but like
Who?
there's no
Metal
Lee
is the stupidest fucking character. I'm getting so heated about
It's so
Naruto right
stupid.
now. We need to move on to
Yeah.
something else.
Yeah.
Can I say one? It has nothing to do like big
Sure.
thing. It's just a dumb thing about Metal Lee.
Sure.
They give him a whole and okay, I understand this. Before I talk about how much I hate it, I get it. It makes sense. It's topical in the current age.
Sure.
And Boruto
Yep.
has to be current
Yep.
age. I get that. And that's totally fine. It makes sense. It's a good idea, but they don't do it well.
exactly. Yeah.
Rock Lee, he has Drunken Fist. It's so cool, right?
Oh yeah.
They
Fights Kimo
give Metal Lee his own type of Drunken Fist. But it's not A, it's not Drunken Fist.
No, it's
B, it is so far like I don't even know what the word I'm looking for is like cool, literally a coolness factor.
yeah,
Drunken Legend of the Drunken Master.
yeah.
You got the one of my literally my favorite kung fu movie of all time. It's so good. We're gonna make this character based on Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee. He's gonna be so cool. He literally has Drunken Fist. Awesome character. Metal Lee does his own drunken style, but it's anxiety driven. So he doesn't do Drunken Fist. He gets anxious and then goes and starts like doing his thing because he's
Anxious
super
fist.
anxious and like
It's just
like I said,
teenage
I
angst.
get it.
Hate it.
I get
I
it.
hate it so much.
It's teenage angst.
I get it. No,
It's
not
so
even
bad.
teenage angst. He's literally like scared. He's literally just like, literally he goes, "I'm a bitch," and he swings. Like that's literally his whole character. They went, "We're gonna take Lee, this character you love that we did nothing with, give you this other character, and we're not gonna do anything with him either. He's just stupid, and he's just a sad, anxious child who."
If they can figure
looks
out a
like
way,
Lee.
I want him to have like a solid Neji arc. That's what I want for Metal. But it's gonna take so long to do that because the show has such a slow pace, which is fine. If it ends up paying off, that's fine. I want him to have a good Neji arc where he becomes relevant, both in skill and like story, and then dies.
Wait, Neji dies?
What? There's something about that I think that people don't do enough in anime now. It used to be super common. You guys ever seen Code Geass?
No.
Yes, long
Dude.
time, but yeah.
Favorite anime, period.
Really?
Nothing has even remotely come close to it in all the years this has been out, by far. Like, and
Okay.
the way they granted, the death was kind of like a sham. Now that we have a new season that came out recently, that kind of nullifies that. But
I'm gonna
if
go take a piss.
yeah,
I'm so
straight
sorry.
to- yeah, no, good thing.
I'll trade off with you.
But the way they handled death in that was so well done. Like, it,
I definitely need to give that show a rewatch,
dude,
man. It's been
it's
so
so
long. I
good.
totally would.
It has everything. Like, that's why I tell people they're like, if they're just getting into anime, they're like, oh, what's a good anime to start with? Watch Code Geass because
Fruit basket.
no, god damn it. They've got like the little fucking Gundam things. They've got like the whole like mental battle things like Death Note. They've got physical combat. Like the story's actually genius. Like the
And it's not
supernatural.
too long.
Yeah, it's not.
And
it's
that's
not.
like
It's perfect.
That's like
It's like boop, 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 boop.
short and sweet anime, manga, whatever.
My
That
brother-
hits all the notes.
My brothers watch Hajime no Ippo. Can't do that. That thing's still going.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a boxing anime. It's super popular. It's
Oh.
like the longest running anime in period. I think
That's probably not true.
it might be
Case Close has to be higher.
Case Close. I've never heard of that.
I can't remember the name of the show or for the manga, but Case Closed is, I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Oh, Detective
Conan. Yeah.
Same show.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Detective
Yep,
Conan's
yep.
the manga.
Okay.
Case Closed is the anime.
Then you're probably right.
That's the longest running anime, and it is ending actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they announced they're ending it. Oh hey.
Hey,
Oh,
how are you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Welcome back.
Yeah, we're talking about
Hey, we're talking about you.
cameras. Oh,
Yeah.
you. We're
Yeah.
talking about you.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
Thank
take
you.
your hat off so we can see your eyes.
all right.
There it is.
There it is.
Hey,
Look
can I
at
wear your hat?
that. Look at that haircut.
Who is your favorite Streamline Naruto character? Sorry. I just thought about that.
No, you're fine. Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. Minato to me is streamlined.
Is he? Because you don't see much screen time.
If you don't get to count him, that's fair.
I get it.
I think it's Itachi then.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm a bitch.
No, I fucking love Itachi. He's in my top 3.
He's a good
I think he's
character.
number 1. I think he's
just
number 1.
So fucking smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to know something interesting?
That's why I like Shikamaru. But, yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
okay, I played the Naruto TCG forever.
I
Right?
still have cards for that.
I bought someone's collection for $65, or I didn't.
Yeah.
For $65, I got it as a gift, so I didn't pay shit.
Nice.
And I think it's like
Quality.
at least $1,000 worth
Jesus.
of cards. I just have a binder full. Like I have 4 Minato cards that are like $70 each or something like that.
That game's
Like,
absurd.
no one buys them.
Yeah,
but
no one wants the
it's
stuff over
worth
there.
something.
Yeah.
Crazy interesting fact though. All the ages, it's something I discovered recently that I just never really understood. All the ages of the Akatsuki members are so much younger than you think they are.
I believe that.
At
I believe
age
that.
of death.
I believe that.
So like Deidara, how old do you think he was when he died fighting Sasuke?
I'd say maybe 20.
I was gonna say 19.
He is 19.
What?
Okay, he's 19.
No, my shit.
I told
So
you.
if you
this.
if
no,
you,
you
did,
didn't.
Yes, I did. We
No,
had
you
this
didn't.
conversation in my apartment.
I do not remember this.
if you preface this, if you didn't preface it that they were so young, I probably would have guessed higher.
That's fair.
So that's
Deidara dies at 19.
Jesus.
He was in the Akatsuki for like at least a year.
He had to have been like.
I thought he
yeah.
was 17 when he got recruited.
He was like, I think he was like 17 when he got recruited.
Jesus,
Yeah.
man.
How old is Itachi when he dies? When he dies,
Probably 19 as well.
No.
not 19.
I'm
but
gonna take a
close.
guess. 23.
21.
I was gonna.
If I was Itachi,
How old is Sasuke?
When Sasuke and Naruto fight at the end of the show, they're both 17.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
here's how you get Naruto's age. Sasuke is slightly older than Naruto by a few months.
Okay.
Naruto is they're 18. They're 18 because Naruto turns 17. Fuck, hold on. No, they're 17. I lied. They're 17
They're
because
17,
Naruto turns 16 when he sees his dad, meets his dad for the first time when he's going full Nine Tails in the pain fight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He stops him and Minato asks him how old he is.
That's
and he's
right.
crying. He says,
Yeah.
I'm 16.
Yeah, that's right.
During the Great War arc, when Minato shows up again, it is exactly a year apart, almost exactly a year apart.
I did
And
not think about that.
This as Minato is leaving him for the second time on the battlefield, they're saying their final goodbyes. He says, "By the way, happy birthday." And Naruto turns 17 on the battlefield. So when they fight, they're both 17. Full fucking knowledge, dude.
I
Just
knew-
all
I
I
knew-
do.
I
You know
knew
the
they
meme of like the lady with all the numbers. Just
I knew they were 17 because of my friend Caleb. My friend Caleb's a walking encyclopedia for Naruto, just like you are.
I've met him. I'm aware.
Yeah.
He's like-
Before I even watched the show, he would vent to me about the manga, and I'm sitting there like, I don't know anything
know,
about
man.
the show. All right, buddy, just scream at me. That's fine.
All right.
But his favorite character is Sasuke, and I don't get
That's
it.
so fucking stupid.
I
You
fucking
say that?
hate it, dude.
You
I
say
hate
it.
it.
That makes me have to pee.
Yeah, I get it though. Like he's not. I left the camera on you for way too long. That's okay. I can understand why people like his arc is a likable arc.
Yeah.
Like you go through like a lot of different stages of like, okay, I understand why he's upset. Maybe he's taking it a bit too far.
Right.
He's definitely taking it a bit too far at this point.
Oh, for
and then
sure.
it's just like you go through all that and then you learn about like Itachi and you go, oh wow, this is he taking it too far? Is it like maybe it's justified? Maybe all this bad stuff, and then it comes full circle to being like, okay, he's been lied to multiple times. Like I get it. Imagine being that confused. Like you would make some really stupid decisions. Like
Right.
I get it. Like
So I think my reasoning for hating Sasuke isn't because of his character arc. Well, it's part of it, obviously, because that's what it would be.
sure.
It's the fact that Naruto tries so fucking hard and they relate, but Sasuke refuses.
But they don't, though.
Sasuke lost his family at a very young age. Some would say that's arguably something that wouldn't even, like, it's rememberable, but you would not remember everything about it.
It depends on, like, okay.
Naruto was alone from the start.
Sure.
Everyone hated him.
Yep.
He found someone to have a bond with because they shared something, as gruesome as it is, as tragic as it is. Naruto only wanted the best for Sasuke.
Sure.
Sasuke went on this entire thing because I don't even... Redemption isn't the right word.
He was pissed.
He was pissed, but the thing is he shunned Naruto for no reason.
So he shunned him because he didn't think that the thing that Naruto was relating to him was with the so Naruto's thing was like, oh, we both didn't we didn't grow up with like family or whatever.
Right.
But Sasuke's like, no. Our situations are different. You never knew what it's like to have that. I do, and it was taken away from me.
But it's the same, but it's different.
Not, that's not the same. I get I totally understand his motive.
Okay, I'll give you that. But towards the end of the anime, towards the end of the anime, when it's obvious that they're gonna fucking all die unless Naruto and Sasuke work together, they end up joining forces, kicking ass, and the Sasuke's like, not good enough for me. Naruto, I want that ass. Let's go right fucking now.
What did you expect?
And Naruto was like, what the fuck? What are you talking about?
It's so you got to think is
what?
You're so wrong. You're just so incorrect.
It's not. Crazy. I'm obviously giving a fucking shitty rendition of it, but it's just like I don't like how Sasuke's character is. Like I understand it, but I'm a Naruto fan. There's night and day. Yeah. I love Naruto. You can like Sasuke. That's fine. You have your reasons for it, but I'm a Naruto fan.
See, I like Naruto too. Like I think he's got a really good story too. I just don't think his story is as relatable as Sasuke's is. I think Sasuke's arc is just a lot more relatable for normal people. Like,
put it this way, there's more of a chance of your brother killing your parents than a giant demon fox.
that's fair. All right. But
did you say that?
I really
like a
think
fox that just appears.
Oh my god.
I really think that both of them should have died in the anime. I think it should have ended with both Naruto and Sasuke dying.
Who's the Hokage? Just Kakashi for
yeah, I would have
forever.
Fucking loved that. Actually, yes. I'd be okay.
I'm actually a little upset that we don't get to see more of that. I want it, but dude, to be fair, it's probably very boring.
Biggest regret of my life. Like I would take a gun into the show whatever office building I need to go into that Kishimoto's sitting
make it happen
and just be like, why the fuck is he? I want to see it. You see it in the last Naruto movie.
Yeah,
because he's active office.
Right.
But he doesn't do anything. The best thing Kakashi ever did as Hokage was give the village cooler outfits, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
He's got gray and shit that looks cool. But like,
so the thing I think with him is, it was a time of like there wasn't anything exciting. He was rebuilding an entire nation. So like I'm sure they could throw some stuff in there to make it exciting. Yeah, like they could write a story that would make it relatable, but the overarching arc would, or the arc of the story would be, all right, well, the place just got fucked up. We gotta bring it back to its former glory.
That is true.
Like,
yeah,
you'd literally be getting back to the starting point of Naruto. Like that's his whole.
Well, that's our issue. That's the Boruto issue.
Yeah,
is that all the shit Kakashi does? It's not, you don't see anything.
That's
because
true.
They're not
that's
wartime.
That's
anymore.
True. They don't. They. There's like one. I don't even think it's an episode. I think it might just be like an OVA or something like that of Naruto and Hinata, like of Boruto being born. I think there's just that one thing.
Yeah, there's
same
like
thing goes for like Sarada.
Shorts.
Like they don't even explain
salad. Fucking salad.
It's a trash
bitch.
character.
Fucking stupid.
They said something about. There's some bullshit that I heard about them in the manga that I haven't read yet. About her learning how to use Chidori or something like that, and then getting her second fucking eye thing.
Mangekyo?
Yeah. Well, no, she doesn't get Mangekyo.
I was like,
she gets the second.
What?
Fucking
the third ring.
Yeah. I think she only has one in the anime.
Oh, okay.
And then she gets the second one in the manga recently.
Okay.
And then at the same time,
literally.
Sorry, buddy. I just literally realized that. My bad.
Dude,
it's fine.
Manga and show, two complete.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
let me tell you, like, they're not the same thing at all. They start different. The middle is different, and the end is different.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
it makes no
fair.
sense.
That's fair.
Two totally different things.
I definitely forgot about that, but yeah, there's that. I don't know. I want that show to do very well, but I think I'm just gonna start reading.
Yeah,
but
I should probably start.
The chapters come out so slow. There's like once a month.
Yeah, that's
It's
weird.
Read
rough.
it. Honestly, watch it in your free time for fun. But if you want it story wise, read it because that's the technical, true, canonical, which I agree and prefer. But
Yeah, it's a lot of hamburgers. Yeah.
So, I guess I'll tell my favorite streamline.
Oh yeah, so you tell your streamline. I'm gonna change mine real quick.
No, it's fine. Go for it.
It's definitely Kakashi. I don't know why I didn't think about
God
that.
damn you!
No, you know what
Fuck, dude. Kakashi.
It's Kakashi.
Kakashi.
No, he's the best. So
I don't know if you consider Jiraiya.
yeah, he's streamlined. What the fuck?
Yeah,
I'm talking about like if you only watch Shippuden.
Well, he's in both.
He is, but he dies pretty early on.
But
Okay.
he's like Naruto's
I would say,
dad.
Yeah.
I would say Kakashi.
Or grandpa, I
Yeah,
guess.
Kakashi. I think Jiraiya's up there for me, and I really like Obito.
Obito has like the best story.
I really
think
fucking
Obito
love
has the
Obito.
best written story of any character in the entire show.
If I had to replace Jiraiya with anyone, it would be Itachi, but I don't want to just follow suit here.
I like Obito too. He's got a really
Yeah.
He's
Obito is
he has
really
the
good.
longest story.
Yeah.
It literally goes through every single the start of the show, like chronologically, like the beginning of when the show starts to all the way at the end. He's just like he's in everything. And it's cool because he undergoes the most character changes. Are you a Star Wars fan by chance?
I won't call myself a fan, but I have seen like 5 through 9.
Never mind.
Yeah,
it's
so.
fine.
Weird.
Yeah. Well,
Did you see the prequels?
nope. We've established this on Corey and Michael's podcast. I got roasted for it. It's okay.
You're about to get fucking
It's
roasted.
fine.
Yeah.
It's all right.
It's fine. No, literally.
Episode 3, hands down the best one. I will
Dude,
fight
we're not
anyone on
talking
the
about
planet.
Star Wars.
I
Right
will
now.
fight anyone on the fucking
Talking
planet.
about
This is where we're not.
All right.
We're not talking about Star
Naruto.
Wars.
We're gonna go back to Naruto before we start a fucking war.
Dude, my blood is boiling. Eventually need to talk about something else.
You tried to get on the Star Wars?
That's right.
Listen, I don't mind.
Dude, I was
talking
gonna
about-
ask you a KOTOR question. Do you know what that is?
I do know what that is.
Okay.
I have a copy of it for the original Xbox.
Oh, all right.
So-
Well, never mind.
Yeah. Somewhere. I think I actually see it over there.
Oh, all right. Well, I stand corrected, I guess.
It's weird, man. Like my relationship to Star Wars has literally been the games, the novels, and then
Interesting you said the novels.
oh, dude,
That's good.
they're
Nice.
great. There's so many of them. There's so many.
Yeah, yeah.
They're so good. But it's been that and I've seen pieces of like 1 through 3, but I couldn't tell you about the main story arcs of it.
Man, I
Okay.
couldn't even care less about the main movies.
Yeah.
Who cares? That's never what I will ever ask
Yeah.
you about.
But all you need to know, people at the table, people at home,
Okay. All right, we're listening. You
is that episode 3 is the best.
I think a lot of
Hands
people disagree
down.
with you, but okay.
We can have this conversation if you like.
It's one.
It's one.
It's one. I'm actually saying that
Okay.
right now.
I have no
It's
vote
okay
here.
to
That's
choose.
fair.
It's okay to
That's fair.
choose if we're excluding the newest movies, which I am out of this conversation.
You think that
That wouldn't change anything.
Yeah, it
if
would.
They were
you
included.
think the
One-
newest movies are good?
No.
What are you what's
No.
happening right now, man?
I'm saying they're obviously on their own different scaling system because they cannot even be comparable.
They're trash.
Yeah, they can't even be comparable.
I wouldn't say trash.
If we're talking about the
They're not good.
original six movies,
Okay.
one, I wouldn't say is the
There's
worst.
more if you want it.
Yeah, I'll be
I
back.
wouldn't-
I grab it.
Grab
I'm,
it.
right
Oh,
on
you're
this
good,
side.
you're good.
I'm on this side.
Yeah, it
You're
makes
the
sense.
host, man.
That's the point.
So
Yeah, the host.
episode 1 isn't the worst, but it is definitely on the bottom half of the scale.
Yeah, again,
Episode 3 has all the best fucking fights in it.
So
Yeah, except Duel of the Fates, the best one. Just saying.
You didn't grab me one?
God no, you asked.
Thanks, man. I get it. It's fine. It's all right. I get it. Just go and sit and watch the movie.
It's weird because, like, when you read all of those stories from Star Wars and you see, like, the live action, like, not adaptation, but, like,
here, you can have the
you put yourself in the world. It's so different. Even from, I don't know if you guys have played the newest game, the Fallen Order.
Oh, you want to talk about it?
Yeah, for sure.
Fucking great.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I think that
love
game's
it.
phenomenal. I still haven't finished it. You'll notice this is a pattern. I don't finish games, which is sad. Out of a lack of time.
I have a similar thing.
Yeah, like, and also, that game specifically, I didn't do like the whole, like, hey, get these 3 things and then you get a new health canister thing that the fucking thing throws at you. I only have 4, and I'm at a part now where I'm fighting a boss that's kicking my ass, and I can't beat him. I'll be able to beat him eventually.
Can I tell you a secret?
What?
I beat the game with 3.
Okay, so
yeah, don't feel bad.
I'm just actually bad at the game.
No.
Just get exposed.
I didn't say how many tries every fight took, and I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
but I did beat the game with 3.
I'll sit down and like finish it. But I think that game is so good.
I want to buy that game, but I'm scared.
Why?
Because I feel like I won't finish it. I have a horrible tendency because when I play a game, I play the fuck out of the game. So I grind it.
Except you don't finish it.
Because I feel like I finished the game too fast. It's
that's
really
how I'm
weird.
feeling right now with what I'm playing, actually.
I feel like I finished the game too fast. So I don't want to beat it or complete it because, like, I didn't give myself the satisfaction of actually enjoying the game.
That's wrong. I love when that happens. Like, if I sit down and just push through a game,
to do that,
and I get to the end, and I'm just like,
that's
awesome.
That's
like,
how I did Fallen Order.
Yeah,
I beat Fallen Order in like 4 days.
Yeah,
and then I beat I think Borderlands came out first. Which one came out first?
I think Borderlands 3 came out.
Borderlands 3 came out first. I took time off work, dude. I took 4 days off work when Borderlands 3 came out.
What system do you have it
on? PS4.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta start like making these groups of people on each system so that I can play games, because I wanted to get Borderlands, but I told myself I'm not playing this game by myself. It's not happening.
Same.
Like I
I
refuse to purchase it to play it by myself. I was like, if I can find some people that play it, I'll buy it, no problem. But I'm not buying this game.
I played Borderlands 1 and 2 by myself.
And they were great games by themselves.
Fucking phenomenal. I played
One was kind of shitty.
No, I liked one.
I hated one.
I liked one.
One was garbage.
One of the most memorable missions in that fight is whenever you're helping that dude in the shack.
Mm-hmm. You have to keep coming back to him.
And you keep coming back to him, and his character arc ends with him dying.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he killed himself.
That is pretty good. Yeah, you know what's funny though is that no boss is memorable in that game.
That's fair.
At all.
That's
so
fair.
yeah, your one memorable
the one with
shack mission is
I think it's the guy. I think it's the guy with one ball. Like the first fight. I think.
Yeah.
Where that introduces you, you're like, oh, okay, that's a thing.
Yeah.
I guess I'm playing this game.
Yeah, sure.
But Borderlands 1 and 2. Phenomenal games. I played the pre-sequels. I
didn't play those either.
Oh, the pre-sequel was amazing.
I did not like it as much. I did not like it.
So gameplay-wise, it sucks. Space is not fun.
But
the story is so
not denying that.
So good. The entire game. The game. So the reason your playable character in pre-sequel is hired by Handsome Jack,
right?
Who is a good guy,
right?
Like the entire game is just good Handsome Jack watching him fall into madness. And it's just like the coolest fuck. He's my favorite character in the entire franchise. So he's just
I like Moxie for research purposes reasons.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
we'll call it that.
Never mind.
We'll call it that.
JK, Moxie's not my favorite.
But no. So took time off work. I played Borderlands 3. I beat it in like literally 2 days. I bought a 4-pack of NOS energy drinks, sponsor.
It's a little.
And
have you tried balls?
No.
Balls?
Yes.
Is that an energy drink? I've
really
not.
Good. It's so good. It's really hard to find, but it's really good.
Is it spelled LLS or like
BAWLZ?
All right.
Balls.
Bowels.
Yeah.
I'll probably
It's
order it.
literally so it's in a glass. Doesn't look like it. It's blue, but it is ribbed for your pleasure.
Oh.
The little like can has like little like
Grips
on it. It's well like it looks like exactly what you think it looks like. But
I need you to describe it.
I'll find a picture for you.
please.
The fact that you haven't seen this,
it's like the one man one jar video.
it's crazy that I typed in
pleasure.
balls like BAWLZ and that's the first thing that came up was the thing. I thought for sure everything like literally anything else would come up, but I was wrong. Okay, can you not?
That looks like a beer.
Oh, I literally know exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, I've had
Interesting.
this.
It's just great.
I've literally
love
had
it.
okay, so Publix used to sell that shit.
What?
Yeah.
Do they still sell?
Definitely not.
No.
But I remember specifically. So I've only ever had it.
12 bottles of this thing is $31. That's absurd.
I'd buy it, whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, these are glass bottles, too,
That's
which
true.
is
They
nice.
do look nice. I'll give
They
them
look
that.
nice. I was about to say it looked like a Bud Light Platinum you were sliding
It's
over
like,
there. I was
here
like,
you go.
what the hell? But like, I killed Borderlands 3. Fucking
Okay.
love that franchise. Immediately, the next game I bought was Fallen Order.
Okay.
I had such low expectations
Same.
for that game, and it's crazy. If that
It's
game had
weird that
come
you guys
out,
went into that with.
I'm
low
just
expectations.
a huge Star Wars fan.
Me too, but like I played.
Force Unleashed.
Yeah, that's
And
what I
that
expected
game's
it to be.
That was not my. So my reference was the Jedi Academy series. Those games are so good.
PS1 Jedi Academy.
PS1.
Yeah,
There was
yeah,
one on
the
PS2. There was
okay.
one on Xbox. They did
I think I played the.
So
I think I played the PS1.
good and like both in terms of their puzzles and like the combat in those games. You could it took you a while to get the lightsaber, but once you got it, you felt so powerful because like you could literally just like one shot most stormtroopers as you should. But and then you'd run into the other like Dark Force users and you have to fight them, and those duels are so good. Like literally flipping over each other and like blocking and like parrying. If you haven't played those games, I would highly recommend playing.
I remember the
They're
first one being
so good.
very fun, but I didn't honestly.
Jedi Academy 2, I think, is my favorite. With what's the guy named? Not Kylo. No, it's not Kylo. Ken. It's Ken something. Just looks like a normal dude. Actually, I think he has some relation to Qui-Gon.
Interesting.
really?
Story-wise.
Yeah, that's
That's
interesting.
my favorite Star Wars character.
So like he's got.
That's
like,
why
a
one's your
beard and,
favorite.
like, yeah.
That's why one's your
He's like-
favorite. It's not because it's the best, but
Actually,
because
no,
it
he
features your
can't.
favorite
Oh, no,
character.
I think
no, it's
he
because it
does, yeah.
literally is. The
He's
best.
like some descendant of his. I think. I could be wrong about that.
You know what makes number one bad?
Literally everything else.
The Darth Maul fight, really good.
Yeah.
Duel of the
Jar Jar
Fates.
Binks.
Obviously.
Jar Jar Binks is
Obviously.
it is
No,
so
we don't
hard
need-
to get through.
We don't need to have this conversation because obviously it is the. There is
But
a
you
clip,
just said that it's the best. How to
because
get
it
that?
is. I can still argue this but most of every sentence I will say most likely will have Qui-Gon somewhere in it. But
It's bias.
dude, there is a like 10-second clip on YouTube somewhere of George Lucas filming The Phantom Menace and him talking to like, his producers walking around and they're like looking at papers and everything, and the words come out of his mouth. Jar Jar is the key to all of this. And you can watch that clip and watch him say that so damn seriously and like die a little bit.
Jesus.
I did not fucking know that.
Yeah,
I hate that.
If you just type in Jar Jar is the key to all of this, you can
That's
watch
so
your
sad.
nightmares come to life.
That's so sad.
Unfortunately. But yeah, Fallen Order was insane.
Yeah.
For how far you said you didn't finish it, right?
You remember the bad dude on the fucking planet with the Night Sisters, and you end up having to fight that guy?
Did you fight him?
I'm currently at that part
That's
and have
the-
not been able to beat him.
Oh,
yet.
that's like my favorite fight in the game.
It's
it's
fun.
a very-
but I'm getting my butt kicked. I can't be.
When he takes the robe
Yeah,
off,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
like,
Oh.
oh. It's just this dude in a normal black robe. He takes it off and he's just covered in like Sith tattoos and like
Interesting.
Yeah, two
red
yeah.
lightsabers, chain like belt, and you're just like
okay.
Like, up to that point in the game, like you haven't had a cool like Sith villain yet.
Yeah.
And he's just like, all right,
All right.
So
All
I
right, it's
didn't-
your time.
it's time, yeah.
I'm one of those guys where I don't want to waste my money on games.
Oh.
Buy it.
I typically
Oh.
watch people play games if I'm unsure about the game.
I have a cheat code for you, a life cheat code. It's called
Gamefly.
that still exists. I forgot about that.
Sponsored by
EA Origin Premium. You can spend $15, get the game, download it, play it, and cancel it. So you don't have to spend $60.
Okay.
You can do that. That is. Or you can be like me, who did that, and then because he realized that it gave me the battle pass in Apex Legend, just hasn't canceled it. So I have been paying for that for like the past 3 months, I think.
Interesting.
Do you still play other games because of it?
Just Apex, because it gives me the premium battle pass by having it.
But hold on, it's $15 a month.
Yes. It's definitely
and
more
you get any game
than just buying the
I was
premium
about to say,
battle pass.
so you could just buy the battle pass.
Yes, you're right. I should have done that. But there's something about in the back of my head, it's like, oh, well, I can always check in on Anthem. Like, that's not a good reason. That game sucks.
You cannot say that name here. I said that to everyone.
I was like,
that Anthem was gonna fucking suck dick.
And it did.
And it was garbage.
I was on the other side. I was like, this game looks pretty cool, guys.
You were the person that I was
I like Iron Man. This is
okay.
This is
but
pretty
like
cool.
that's how you remember the Division?
Yeah,
I
you
love
bought
that
that
game.
shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you follow that game at all on its
Yeah.
release?
Yeah.
For like 6 years.
Yeah.
Falling through the ground. Yep.
Yeah, 2013. I'm sitting there, little. Oh my god, I can't wait to play this game. It looks so good. My favorite thing is when you pull up the map. Like originally, how it
the
just
trailer?
showed up around you, and you were standing in the map, and I was like, "That is the coolest map I've ever seen in my life."
You get to
and
the
then
game.
I kept watching, E3, next E3, and I was just like, "Well, the map looks shit now."
Yeah.
I bought that game. I played with my dad for the longest time, and it was so much fun. Like I really enjoyed it. I didn't do as much as I wanted to in it.
Yeah.
But he just bought me the Division 2 recently because he wants me to play it with him. And I still
I
haven't.
picked up the Division
and I'm
2
so
as
sad.
well.
My only fucking qualm with the Division was, what was it called? The Dark Zone?
Yeah. Okay, good.
The scaling there?
What do you mean the scaling? It's PvP.
I know it's PvP, but I walked in that bitch, and as soon as I walked in, my ass was getting slapped every fucking time.
When did you walk in?
And where did you walk in?
What are you talking about?
You don't just run into the dark zone. That is the dumbest thing to do.
I know that you don't just walk into
Apparently you don't, because you did it. You just said you did it.
It's because when I played the game, I didn't understand exactly what I was getting into.
So that's fine. So if you
I walked in,
he got fucking.
I got my shit slapped.
But
were they just like rolling around you too, like fucking dive rolling repeatedly?
Some dude starts doing jumping jacks on your body. Just like I missed that kind of stuff in that game.
Yeah, that was the fun part.
The thing that turned the first Division around for me and made me like, this game is pretty good, was the Underground DLC. When that came out, I was just like,
I don't even think I played any of the DLCs, man.
It's fucking good. Like, it's the best word ever, procedurally generated.
2 words.
Yeah, you're right. It's like procedurally generated dungeons, basically, but they're all in the subway system. So you go down, you get on the subway, subway takes you somewhere, drops you off, and then it's you and like 3 other friends, and you're trying to get through like this mission.
Is it like a raid?
That's
not a raid, but like a.
That sounds like Bloodborne. There's a thing that you can do.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
It
was like randomly generated like
enemies
and like levels.
There's a really weird, annoying thing. Well, it's both annoying and cool. If you play that on the hardest difficulty, which is called like challenging or whatever, you guys feel free to tell me to stop whenever if you gotta go. I understand.
No, dude, you're good.
It's called challenging, and what's really, I think it actually happens on hard and challenging, but it happens like every run on challenging. You'll be doing your thing, you're like going through. It's hard, but like the other thing is you can set like handicaps for yourself, where like continuously firing causes you to get electrocuted. You can have it so that you're constantly draining shield throughout the time that you start playing. There's all kinds of like handicaps you can, but every handicap you add adds a multiplier for both the money, the higher rarity of loot. Like if you stack it, you can get some really good stuff. But you're just doing your thing, running your run, and then these things or these guys called rogue agents just appear. there's a little thing that notifies you like rogue agents in your area, and you're like, oh, okay, another enemy for you to fight. What they are actually are AI generated like other agents. They have your same abilities. They fight like you. They take cover, like they have armor. They can one hit melee you. So like it's dude, it's so annoying because like you'll be in the middle of a run, you're like, oh man, I got some really good loot so far. This is great. And then like rogue agents appear, and you're like, cool. And then there's just some dude running with the fucking like thing. Who just like, walks up to you, hits a hatchet, down, and you're just like, nice. Like, and proceeds to run to the next person. You're just like, cool.
It'd be cooler if it was PvP. Like if they
there's the survival mode, which is kind of like that.
If it's like being invaded, like in Dark Souls, I wish that was what would happen.
That'd be pretty cool.
See, oh man, the Dark Souls PvP system is so good.
So
good.
Fucking good.
But no. Listen, I love it. I love it to death.
Okay.
But it is like I think everyone can and should agree that has its flaws. It is a flawed system.
Yeah.
It's good for the game.
From Software has been never really good at multiplayer stuff.
Like, no, yeah, they really haven't. I think the DLC edition.
You guys never played Dark Souls 2, apparently.
You never played Armored Core.
I did play Armored Core.
I didn't play.
I played Armored Core,
so that's fine.
But Dark Souls 2. I don't know if you guys have actually played Dark Souls. How many games did you play?
1, 3 Demon Souls and half of Bloodborne.
Okay, you?
1 Demon Souls. I played all the way through Demon Souls.
Demon Souls is good.
I have all the other ones I have not finished. I've never played Bloodborne, and I've never played.
Okay, Bloodborne's
3.
a mistake.
I played 1 and 2. Yeah.
You must play it only. Do you only play Xbox?
No, you've seen.
I saw your PlayStation, but
I have an Xbox too.
Oh yeah, I know. But the fact that you said you didn't play Bloodborne is just kind of I just got triggered. But it's fine.
It's a totally different.
I have a chip on my shoulder about all the Souls games. I'm tired of them. I'd like for them to stop and for us to get some different.
Oh,
RPGs.
they're stopping. They're done.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
They're literally making a new one.
Elden.
Okay, well,
I'm saying Souls like games.
From
Sekiro counts.
I'm not a part of this conversation.
I hate them.
I love Soulsborne. Soulsborne is my favorite genre of games.
You're the dude. Shadows.
You're the guy that makes battle royales a thing. I hate.
What do you mean? I hate Fortnite.
Sure, but you're doing the same thing with the Souls games. Like they keep pumping out the same fucking game, and people are like, "Oh, cool."
Don't you play Apex?
I do play Apex.
Interesting.
I am a hypocrite. I understand.
Interesting.
Hey, I mean, I do too. I'm not trying to pass judgment, but also
Dark Souls 2. So I get it. I understand. I'm very passionate about Dark Souls because it changed my life in gaming forever.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Okay, I'm serious.
I played so many games. My entire life.
Okay.
I did not have internet until I was 17 years old.
Okay.
You know what that means? You know what that entails? That entails me buying games strictly based off of story. I have played so many fucking games in my day. Do not try me. Because I had no internet. I worked at a retro game store.
You bought Game Informer.
Exactly. I have every Game Informer. I have every Game Informer since I subscribed to it back in like 2010.
Oh, man.
I have a garbage bag full of Game Informers, a literal garbage bag.
I think they went out of business actually recently.
Whenever
I think so. I think the company GameStop owned them. And they were just like cutting their losses.
GameStop's dying too.
So they were like, we can't afford to keep making this. So they were just like, cut it.
I was working at the retro game store.
Okay.
And my boss was like, do you play Dark Souls? I said, no. Never heard of the game. He's like, play it.
You're fired.
Right. Hands me a copy of Dark Souls 2. And this is why Dark Souls 2 is my favorite game. Like one of my favorite games. My favorite Soulsborne game.
Okay.
I played it and I got my ass kicked by the boss so many fucking times. The first boss.
I was about to say, which boss?
The first
the
fucking
one that you're not supposed to fight.
Okay, yes, the one you're not supposed to fight. Yeah. You know when you climb up the ladder?
Yeah.
I forgot his fucking name.
I don't remember any of their names.
I cannot fucking remember his name right now. I'm so mad at myself.
You're literally supposed to just run past it. You can beat him.
He beat my ass so many times. I spent 3 hours fighting this boss. I finally beat him, and the sense of accomplishment I felt, I was finally proud of myself for something. And it was
came online, just like,
yes,
this is it. This is what self-satisfaction.
The pinnacle of gaming is the fact that you're rewarded for all your efforts, right?
No, it's microtransactions.
Dark Souls made me feel a way about games.
I'm actually surprised they haven't found a way to put that in those games yet. They will.
Please do not.
Give it
wish
time.
that.
Oh, they will.
Do not wish that on me,
Oh,
Ricky
no,
Bobby.
they
You see that armor set?
Oh,
Don't you wish it could be pink?
welcome to the Souls Pass system, where for
Please, guys.
$24.99 you can
All of your armor sets can be neon pink.
Dude, what did I do to each of you to make you wish this upon me?
Okay, listen. I'm gonna say something to you.
Okay.
Mainly because I was gonna say it earlier and then I forgot. The Dark Souls 3 PvP system. You said you didn't play 3, right?
No, I have not played 3.
So in the first DLC of 3, they actually added a PvP mode
Okay.
where you can queue into 1v1 PvP.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's actually a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of it.
That's
So
For Honor.
it's like really cool, and because it made you like, because it's short matches. It's just fight till someone dies. It's a small arena. You like
Sounds fun.
three
Yeah.
maps.
It's e-sport.
Literally, you can probably do cool tourneys with it.
I'm a fan of the red subzone.
They're
Like,
good. They're fun. They're fun,
Yeah, I get
and
it.
it's just so
Dark Souls 2 had that too.
Dark Souls
by the
2
way.
did have that. Yes.
By the way.
But 3 is just better than 2. So
Okay.
all-
Only
Nah,
people that play
man,
that. Okay. Dark Souls is my favorite series.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
I know, it's okay.
I can give you
It's okay. On the topic of the specific PvP system, I think it's nice seeing that put in like a 1v1 mode. It's fun.
Sure.
It's like an elimination. You don't summon anybody. You just show up.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a dude over
Hey,
there.
let me fight this
so
guy.
you can win. Imagine like you've played 1. Imagine 1, but you're making short-term PvP builds for like just fighting. You know, just
Okay.
like just builds.
Sure.
Example. There's a cleric build, like my favorite PvP build of all time. In 3, you get the
That's
I forget
just
what it's
wrong,
called.
but-
Something pickaxe. You
Okay.
hold it in your offhand. It is a pickaxe that has no combo. It's one swing. It's just like an axe, like a pickaxe.
Okay.
But you can cast cleric spells with it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, also, not big or anything, but when you hit them with the one attack, it's a stun.
Oh.
So
okay.
you hit once,
That's kind of big.
they're stunned.
Stun
I feel like
locked.
that might-
Stun
Now
locked.
I can cast any cleric spell ever while they're stunned. One of the fastest spells in the entire game is like, I forget what it's called, a cleric spell. It's just you slash a sword with it. So you go hit. It's cleric spell. Hit. Cleric spell. Hit. Cleric spell. And I'm pretty sure I clicked R2 for like a year straight. Just,
It's just like, yeah, cool, man.
oh man, that game's so much fun. It's just a
Dark Souls
great
3.
balanced game.
Great.
Dark Souls 3 was really good. Dark Souls 3 was made for those people that did not enjoy the slow, methodical gameplay
Sure.
of Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1,
Mhm.
and Dark Souls 2.
I agree with that. That's fair.
They made Bloodborne because of the fact there were people that were super aggro. Because Dark Souls is a slow, methodical game, a lot of people lose interest. So they made Bloodborne. It rewards you for being aggressive. That's why they listen.
It's like, I can't agree. With
That's why they
You're
implemented.
spewing
So
some
in
hot-
Dark Souls, the series, when you got hit, you just lost life.
Yep.
You understand that, right?
Sure.
So you use your Estus Flask to
Yeah,
recover
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Bloodborne, when you lost life, they made a system to where when you get aggressive and start hitting them and getting like just not backing off,
Yeah.
you got rewarded by getting your health back.
Right. I remember that.
I'm not saying that type of gameplay is bad. It adds a different spice to the game.
Well, they're two completely different games.
They are.
Yeah.
And I like Dark Souls because of the fact that it makes you think. You're not going to walk into a PvP, like fight someone
Yeah.
and do the same thing every time. Sure, what you're going to do before the fight to buff yourself will be the same, but the way that you win will never be the same.
Dying over there?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's not do that.
Because what I'm saying is just like
Yeah, it looks so
not
bad.
No, my
resonating.
bad.
No, you're
No,
good.
no, I was in the ER on Friday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Should
We talked about it, right?
Okay.
But Joe does. Joe's like,
Yeah,
he's just
I was
not
Oh
gonna
no,
tell.
it's fine. Yeah, no, I just after work on Friday, I was got this pain, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
What's
I
happened?
literally never had a pain this bad in my life, just sharp. I was like in my bed, like rolling around, like, oh my god, I need to go somewhere. So I had my roommate drive me to the ER, and they fucking shot me up with something, and I was like, I feel good now, I guess. And then they were like, "Oh, you have kidney stones." So yeah, dude, I've got 2 kidney stones right now, and they're just kind of moving around in there.
Oh,
Really?
no.
That sucks.
Yep.
Wait till you have to piss them out.
Yeah, that's
Wait till you
that's
have
the
to
worst
piss them
part.
out.
Like,
Oh shit! Did I leave my bag at home?
Maybe. Yeah, I think so.
Fuck. That's fine.
okay,
No biggie.
all right.
That's just gonna suck.
No, I think it's in my backseat actually. Yeah, it's fine.
I'm not sure. I didn't
Okay.
see you walk over the bag, so.
I think I threw it in my backseat. No big deal. It's no big deal.
Yeah,
I'm
no big-
fine. I'm fine. If it hurts anymore, I'll go get it. Whatever.
Okay.
But,
That,
yeah,
I have been very lucky to not have that so far.
Yeah.
I think it's part of just inhaling way too many different kinds of smoke. I think that's what it came down to. Because I was sitting there. Oh, it was so funny. I was sitting like on a stretcher in a hallway, and this doctor came up to me and he was like, "Hey man," I was like, "Oh hey, what's up?" And he was just like, "Hey man, do you smoke?" And I was like,
Beer.
I smoke a little bit, you know." And he was
Yeah.
like, "No, you can tell me. It's fine. No one's around. I'm not a snitch." And I was like,
Did he really?
"Yeah." He's straight up. He was like, "I'm not a snitch." And I was just like, "Oh, you know, man, just a little bit here and there." And he was like, "All right, good." And I was like, well, "What does that mean?" He walked away, came back with a bunch of medicine, and I was like, "All right, I guess he knows what's good." And
Yeah.
You know what's weird is not even relative to this the same thing that you're talking about.
All right.
But
you want to talk about
I
you?
have
That's
no,
fine.
no. I'm glad that you have medication.
Hey, thanks, man. Oh no, if I didn't have this medication, I would not be living right now.
Oh yikes!
It's-
I bet I've
it
heard
hurts
really
so
bad things.
Fucking bad.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
It just hurts so bad.
So if it gets stuck in there, you
don't
know that.
talk. Don't
What?
don't say.
So listen,
shit,
listen,
man.
listen. If it gets stuck,
My God.
I knew someone that had this happen. If it gets stuck,
they're still in there. Give
I'm
me
not gonna
time.
wish it on you. But if it gets stuck in there, they shove this little.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, no, it's called a catheter.
No. It's different. They have to get it out of there somehow. If it gets stuck, it's like a snake, but for your urethra.
So here's the deal.
It's
If-
a razor blade.
all right. So here's the deal. If that ever happened to me, I would literally be like, all right. So how much does it actually cost for you to just cut inside? Like,
So
and
there
get
is
it
an
out?
alternative.
Yeah, I don't know how much that
So
costs.
what
I'm sure
they-
it's more expensive to do that.
So I had a friend that had kidney stones. They got stuck.
Why are you doing this?
He
What?
got them twice, and he got them both done. The first one, they told him that he had no choice. They shoved a little razor blade down through his urethra and chopped it up like a blender right there on spot.
Yes, I don't believe that.
You don't?
Chopped up the thing?
No.
No, chopped up the
Kidney stone. They had to
okay.
break it up so he could piss it out. He said he was pissing blood for a week. His dick,
Shut the
his
fuck
dick was
up.
just leaking blood.
Oh,
Jesus.
man.
The alternative?
Fucking crash the car on the
Yeah.
road, man.
It's like,
The
yeah, I don't want that.
So
Like,
the,
it's like- just-
Drift into traffic, man.
the alternative is you're put in the machine, and what they do is they like send shockwaves.
Yeah, I literally had a fucking doctor explain
Yeah,
this
yeah,
to
yeah,
me
yeah.
on Friday, dude.
Yes.
Shut up.
You get bruises for days. I'm trying to warn you.
What?
I'm trying
He
to warn
knows. You're
Dude,
telling
I had like 9 doctors shoving this down my throat on
Okay.
Friday. I know.
like your
I'm
life is
already
going to suck
terrified
for
as
the
it
next
is.
couple of days. So
you. Dude, I'm about to
it's
get my wisdom teeth removed.
That's not the same at
Shut
all.
the
not.
fuck up,
It's
you
not.
dumb piece of shit, bitch. It's so
It's not even-
you go in, you close your eyes, and then you open them, and it's done, and you feel good.
Is it not okay to be anxious?
No, it's not. No, like,
I'm anxious.
don't be, you stupid. It's fine.
You stupid.
I already told you this. I had my wisdom teeth out twice, man. I had my bottoms,
Yeah.
and then a year later I had my tops. It is fine. And the second time when I had my top teeth out, I did it awake. Like,
Wow.
yeah, no, like they gave me like
They numbed-
anesthetic,
yeah,
or not
they-
anesthetic, but like
they
they
numb it,
numbed
yeah,
it
yeah,
when they gave me headphones.
Is this when they?
And I laid there. Funny story. Now we're going to this shit now.
Uh.
So I'm getting. So this is the
Okay.
second time I'm getting my wisdom teeth out. I'm getting my top teeth out. Super cool dude. Super cool doctor. It was really funny because you go into his office and he literally had like a dinner plate menu, like a menu, like one tooth this much, two teeth this much, extras. Like it was just like a fucking like dinner menu.
That's funny. I don't know if I'd be happy if I went into.
Oh, I wasn't. Okay. I was not happy.
I'd be like, hey man, like this is real to me. Like like this is my body. I'd like for you to like.
Right.
Kind of be a little like.
I got out of work and my mom picked me up and she was just like, because like my mom was like, hey, we're going to get your other wisdom teeth out. And I was like, all right, cool. Picked me up after work one day and she was like, yeah, we're going to this place. And I was like, cool, it'll be the same place as last time. It wasn't. Not at all. It's just this back alley shack,
that's great.
Basically, like in a strip mall. And she was like, hey,
what the fuck?
She was like, hey, take a look at the menu. Do you want one teeth or two teeth?
It's like, what the fuck is this menu?
I was like, what is happening? But no, they just sent me back there and I did it. And the guy was super nice. He was actually super good. But like prior, he was running over. He was like, yeah, just so you know, you've already done this before. No big deal. But you know, the worst case that could happen is, you know, we squeeze too hard or your tooth's stuck, you know, and the tooth breaks. That's the worst thing. And I was like, yeah, that's no big deal. I'm not worried. And I'm laying there, dude, numbed to shit. Like, I don't feel anything.
Drool coming out the side.
He gave me headphones. Literally, he gave me headphones. I'm laying back. I'm just like, oh, this is nice. I can hear them. Like, I'm still conscious. I can hear them and I can feel like pressure.
Yeah.
But it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
And I just feel a crunch. And I hear this dude. I just hear this dentist. You imagine, right? You're like ambiance. You need this shit. Your eyes are closed. You have headphones, and I'm listening. I don't even remember listening. I'm listening to like lo-fi or something. I'm just like relaxing, and he's like pulling. I'm like, oh, he's trying to get the tooth out. All right, cool. Completely frozen, and this dude, this dentist or whatever the hell, dentist surgeons are called, that guy, just goes, oh fuck, and I hear him say that through the headphone, and I'm like, what just happened in my mouth? I feel tooth shards just like in my like I'm about to swallow a tooth because it's crunched, and this dude's like and he gets the other lady over. This is only like 10 seconds. This is 10 seconds. I feel 4 hands in my mouth just pulling shards of teeth out, and I'm like, and in my ears I just hear like boom, boom. and I just have no clue what's happening. And like I don't know why I brought that up. What were we talking about again?
Me getting my teeth extracted.
Yeah, don't be a bitch. It's fine. That's all I'm trying to say to you.
It's not my fault you have kidney stones. I'm sorry you have kidney stones.
I'm gonna smack you.
I'm sorry that you have kidney stones.
I appreciate you.
I care about you.
Stop saying razor blade.
Oh, how's it going, buddy?
This is my brother. You can barely see because there's lights. Yeah, you can. Oh man.
Name's Jonathan, by the way.
Yep. Jonathan, Gabe.
Nice to meet you.
Brother.
Brother. Name.
Kem.
Okay.
Yes. K-E-M.
Kem. Yeah. Got it. Thank you.
Point is don't be a bitch and stop making fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm just telling you the possibilities.
You are literally terrifying.
You know what's the best thing is the moment that you pass him. It's gonna be pleasant. Nothing's like it's gonna be.
Oh
easy.
yeah, it's gonna be a relief.
Well, the best part is right after that he's gonna get kidney stones. That's how this
works.
Do not. That's exactly how this works. That's exactly how this works.
I'm on his side.
Yeah. The moment you pass them, he's gonna be like, "Oh no, I have this pain." He's gonna look at Megan, and Megan is gonna laugh. She's just gonna be like, "Ha ha ha,
bitch."
Yeah.
That's what she's doing.
Like,
the second you start feeling pain in your abdomen, you text me and you go, "Hey, is this what it felt like?" And I'm gonna go, "Yes, have fun." And I'm not gonna drive you anywhere. I'm not gonna help you.
I would drive you.
Did you?
I would though, but you live with your friend.
Yes.
And I was not even on your mind when it happened.
No,
you didn't even
no one would be.
No, because I was dying in my bed when it happened. I didn't text anybody, man. I was like, I got home I went to Winn-Dixie after work, bought all the ingredients for some nachos. I make really good nachos. I make really good like homemade Mexican food. And
thanks for the invite.
Do you want some? It's all in my fridge still. You know why? Because I didn't get to fucking make it. Because I was shopping for the shit. In the middle of shopping, I was like, fuck, my abdomen like really hurts. Like I had like sharp pain. I'm walking to my car and I'm like, oh, I can't move. get in my car, and I'm like, should I drive right now? Probably not. I'm driving like this, like, oh, this hurts a lot. And I get home, throw everything on the floor, and I run to my room and I lay down and I'm like, like I thought I had a fucking UTI. I thought that's all it was. I was like, that's fine, no big deal. Fucking kidney stones, man.
That sucks,
God
man.
damn.
Every time I hear someone talk about kidney stones, I'm just like, when is it? It's gonna happen to me. There's no way it doesn't.
It's
there's
common.
no way I get through all of my life and I never experience this. I really don't want to experience this, but I know my luck, and there's no way I can't be. No, there's no way that's gonna happen.
I think I'm gonna Snapchat it.
When you piss it?
Yeah, I'm gonna like record.
I want it.
I'm gonna like be standing there.
You're gonna see it as it's going down.
No, I'm not gonna Snapchat my dick, stupid. I'm gonna Snapchat my face going through the pain of a fucking marble coming out of my.
I want to see the fucking kidney stone go into the fucking.
I'm gonna
toilet bowl.
Scoop it out probably and put it in a jar. You know what's funny? The best part about this whole thing is that I think I have two, but I don't know. I don't actually know. I was in the fucking ER. It was so bad because they were so busy. So I was sitting in a room like, look,
Jesus.
They had no fucking channels. So I put on the nature channel, and it's just like pictures of nature and music, which is nice. I enjoy that kind of like ambiance and shit. But I'm laying there like
in pain. Just
like an hour, just waiting.
Dude,
like, oh, so bad. It was so bad. It's so bad.
You know what's funny is that's bad. Like, not unequivocally, but like it's no one wants to go through that. But it is weird now to have the perspective of having like or hearing like how shit healthcare is in like Canada. Like, imagine having that. But like,
wait, is Canada healthcare shit?
It's
not shit.
It's
but it is shit. It's hard to explain.
Yeah,
it's free though.
It is free.
Well, free. Like, you still pay for it in like taxes. So,
yeah, but it's not like an additional
right.
sum.
There's no.
Okay.
The problem though is because it is there's such a low barrier. Quality is not the problem. Waiting time is. If you have something like that, you could be waiting for weeks, maybe a month before you can get treated, and that sucks. Okay. Imagine that.
Okay.
For like.
Oh, I'd be dead.
Yeah, it's just like
fucking killed myself by then, dude.
It's just like Jesus, man.
It hurts so bad. I can't explain it. Like, I'm sure I'm a bitch, and I'm sure I don't have a high. Like,
I don't know if I have
pain threshold. So
I'm trying to think of like the most pain I've ever been in.
You ever dropped a? You ever benched and dropped it on you?
No.
I've been lifting weights since I was in high school. So like, I know enough safety stuff to not let that happen. Like, I'm not gonna try to like bench more than I should be.
As you should.
Yeah. But I definitely had. This may not be the most pain, but it's memorable. I was at our place of employment, and you guys know the chairs that exist out there where people sit down. Mm-hmm. I was just handing out match slips, doing my thing,
doing your job,
doing my job. I wasn't supposed to be because I wasn't working that day, but I happened to be there, so I was helping out
here working on his day off.
The problem is, I was wearing these right here. I was wearing these, and somebody decided to do this number right here.
Oh, back.
With just as catastrophic as.
I swear.
Well, that happened.
Oh my God.
That dude was maybe 300 pounds and just destroyed my big toe. And I was just like, it took everything in my body not to just scream fuck in that place. I literally was like, just pushed him like forward and like got my toe from underneath it, but it had already been like fucked. Like,
when did this happen?
Dude, how did your toe break?
No. The nail part, I don't know. Enamel, is that? No, I don't know what that's called. Whatever the hard stuff is that makes your toenail. The toenail.
Oh, the nail. Okay.
The toenail like cracked. Like,
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
But it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't on the bone for long enough, or it wasn't like directly on the bone, so nothing broke. So I got lucky there. But it bled. It bled a lot. I was just like, you motherfucker. Like, I can't, like, it, sure, he couldn't have known that I was there, I guess. Like it's
yeah,
an accident.
accidents,
like,
yeah,
but I was just like,
that must have sucked,
it was annoying because I was
man.
also playing in that tournament, and as soon as I was done, I was like, yeah, all right, cool, I guess I'm dropping. Now I'm going home. Like, this is, this sucks. Like,
yeah. Yikes, dude.
That's the most pain I've had in my current job. I don't think I've really had many. I used to do MMA for a little bit, like, but that's not like painful.
See, I was gonna say,
like,
you're like a fit dude,
I'm
and you work out.
I used to
and,
be,
and like
still are.
I'm okay.
Still are.
I'm coasting at this point. Like, you know how Facebook shows you like pictures of yourself from like years ago, like, hey, you remember this memory?
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah.
yeah.
That there's some stuff that I purposely never reposted because I'm like, yeah, I was in shape back then. I'm definitely not now. So like, yeah, like there's you get punched in the face. I have like a permanent scar on my lip from my trainer basically being like, hey, you should keep your guard up. And I was like, yeah, but what if I'm faster than the person I'm fighting? He's like, well, you're not going to be faster than everybody. I'm like, but what if I am? And sure enough, like sparring with somebody caught me in my lip. That stuff like stings. It doesn't like.
Yeah,
it's not like.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because like that's like torn skin.
Yeah,
torn skin's like a sting.
I had like a bad neck injury, but like it wasn't painful. It was annoying. It actually was really weird. It caused me to like. It almost made my brain like not hydrate enough, and it was really annoying. It basically, yeah, your spine is plates. I wish I had a third one here, but you get to just there's imagine there's one on top. I had one of my vertebrae do this, so it basically choked anything that was going up. It is a lot better now. It's not 100% fixed, which is why I don't spar heavily anymore. But like that sucked. But again, it wasn't painful. It was just a bad injury. So I don't know. Maybe I've just been super lucky. I used to skateboard a little bit.
Yeah,
I never really had like anything bad there. Yeah, I still have my skateboard in there. Like,
recently, one of my worst injuries was that's just an injury. I was just outside. May or may not have been partaking in some things with some friends in my backyard.
Okay.
Beyblades. That's it. Yeah. By the way, it is completely canon that Moses is part of the Red Sea with Beyblades. Need to get that out there for the ether.
All right.
In the Beyblade world.
I don't know what that is.
In the Beyblade world.
Are you not aware of this?
No.
We'll show him.
Okay.
In like the lore of Beyblades, Moses part of the Red Sea with the Beyblade.
This is fact. This is
canon to the show.
Canonical. And there's don't worry, they took pictures. There's photo evidence.
Okay. All right. I need to see these photos.
You will.
I got bit on my foot 3 times by a fire ant.
Is it fire ant?
Dude.
No, listen.
He's not from Florida. Dude.
Okay. All right. No. But let's have this conversation.
Look at me in my eyes.
No. Let's have this conversation.
Look at me in my eyes for 1 second. As your friend, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Look at me. You gotta look at me while I tell you. You are so full of shit.
Look at my foot and tell me I was full of shit.
Yeah, I held it. I held your foot in person. I rubbed it. You remember that?
I want to see this foot.
You're like, touch it. I was like, oh, touch it.
It's just a swollen foot.
It is a swollen foot.
Dude, I couldn't fucking walk.
I lived here for 9 years.
9 years. How many fire ants have bitten you?
Maybe like 3.
3?
Yeah.
All right.
Like,
I got bit 3 times on one foot. I couldn't even feel the bitch.
I fell asleep on a fire ant pile one time.
Am I supposed to feel sorry for you? I never endured this type of pain. And I snapped a bone.
When you get kidney stones,
when
we're not gonna have this conversation.
Do not say. I'm sorry, I haven't been there. But the pain I felt, I couldn't even walk.
Okay, see, I will say, all kidding aside, your foot was really swollen, and I do feel bad for you because that did look painful. Yeah. But I've been bitten by a million fire ants. Tyler
made me go and set up for tower something. Dice tower. I was like, look, I'm showing you my foot. It is red and swollen. I may not be able to make it work. He's like, you'll be fine. I was like, all right, you're right. Next day I wake up, my foot is a fucking.
So now I have to cut that out.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, it's fine though.
Oh, I'm
it's not
sorry.
that big. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's not big.
My foot was a balloon. I could not feel it. It felt fake. I touched it and it felt like a fucking plastic bag.
That's what happens when you stretch skin out.
Dude.
Oh my god, I'm having the worst fucking visual of my life right now. Hold on. You finish your topic and then I'll fucking
No,
say
go
it.
ahead. You're good.
Is it the thing from Big Hero 6?
No, when
Which
you
is skin?
said stretch skin,
Okay.
the shit just popped in my head. You know when you get like a really bad sunburn on your leg
Oh,
and your
yeah,
leg
yeah.
starts
No.
peeling?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Fair. That makes sense. When you get a really imagine this, all right?
Yes, okay.
You get a really bad sunburn on your leg. Your
Yep.
skin starts peeling. When your skin is peeling from a sunburn, it's not one big peel. It's
Yeah.
bits.
It's, yeah.
Imagine the top part of just a random part of your leg. Doesn't matter where.
Okay.
You have a line,
Mm-hmm.
peels, stretches open. You have all this loose, dead skin under it. So
Nice.
it makes a literal skin pocket.
Nice.
So if you were to pull the skin out, there would just be a little pocket there.
Nice.
If you shower while having said skin pocket, it literally fills up with water, and you have cargo shorts pockets on your calf,
Oh, no.
full of water.
That's gross.
That's happened to me. So
That is
it's kind
just
of it's kind
fucking
of
disgusting.
normal, honestly,
Okay.
for
Is it
us
when it
folks.
bubbles?
Yeah, us folks.
If
Is
you-
it when it bubbles?
Yeah, it's when it fucking no,
Yes.
yeah, it bubbles and the water fills up your fucking skin. It's only ever happened to me one time, but I know people that go to the beach all the
Okay.
time and it happens to them like normally. It's a
Okay.
normal thing. It's not no big deal. I like gagged. I don't even know how to explain
It
how
sounds-
I feel about it. But like, imagine getting out of the shower and drying off and looking down, and
You're
your
just like-
leg is holding a pan full of water,
You're just like,
and you're like, is this a superpower? I don't know.
I've evolved.
I got out of the shower the first time only time it ever happened, and I literally started gagging, looking at my leg because I was like, water shouldn't be there. Water shouldn't be there. But
man.
I don't like it at all for some reason. It's so gross. Man.
Yeah.
It looks like a giant blister.
Yeah.
Like that big.
But like
on your leg.
translucent through your skin.
Dude,
Yes.
I had a
Yeah.
bubble.
It's so gross.
I had a bubble on my arm that was like this size.
Oh, dude.
And it swelled up. It looked like you took a piece of Hubba Bubba and just blew that bitch.
I
And I remember I was just sitting there chilling. I even thinking about it. I popped off my shirt and I look over and there's a fucking bubble there because of sunburn.
was
And
gonna
I run
say-
out to my mom. I'm like, Mom, what the fuck?
No, you know what that is? That's a 2nd degree burn, dude. I had 2nd degree burns on my shoulders,
Jesus.
all the way on my.
Oh
upper
yeah,
back,
that shit.
on my birthday.
Yeah.
On my.
Are you talking about the type of bubbles where you like run your finger across?
No, I'm talking like an inch off your skin.
Yeah, I had- yeah,
just
yeah.
hubba bubba all over
Oh
your
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
back,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Man. That's such a weird thing. that-
White people suck.
I wish I could fucking.
White people's skin sucks. That's all.
I
That's
wish
all
I
we're
could
trying to
tan.
say.
I always sunburn, and whenever I get sunburn, I get freckles. So on my shoulders, I have tons of freckles because
Yeah.
of sunburn.
I grew up on a farm. I don't know. I'm sorry. You said freckles. No, I'm doing this. I grew up on a farm, and I used to be covered like freckle fucking.
Huh.
Yeah, it went. I don't know why it.
I guess
faded.
you can kind of
It faded
see
a lot,
yeah.
but I was like
Yeah.
dark freckled. I'm from like St. Cloud, Florida, like
Okay.
redneck down
Okay.
south. Half of my mom's side of the family is like yeehaws
Yeah.
all the way, and it terrifies me. But my grandpa used to always tell me, I'd walk up and be like, "Hey, grandpa," and he'd be like, "Hey, you got another freckle there," and I'm like, "Oh, do I?" And he's like, "Yeah, the horse shit in your face." He used to tell me I got freckles because I stood behind a horse and it went fucking.
Jesus.
I don't know.
Oh my
I'm
god,
sorry,
that's
I'm just-
hilarious. There was a point where I went outside so much whenever I was young that my hair turned blonde.
Huh?
Yeah, it turned dirty blonde.
I don't know if that's how that works.
Oh no, for sure. It can
What?
change you.
You
It can
sure
change.
someone didn't bleach your hair?
No,
while
for
you were
sure.
sleeping?
No, for sure. For sure.
I mean,
It's
I
not
guess
like
your-
I. It's
your-
not like
your,
I. Wo-
Your beard is definitely lighter than.
It's not like I woke up one day and I was fucking Eminem fucking blonde.
And
Eminem blonde, bro. It was like I just woke up like it was just gradual where my hair turned to like this lighter shade
I know.
of like
I
strawberry.
get you. No, that happens, but like you need to be outside a lot for that.
Oh, I was outside a lot.
Okay, then, yeah.
I wasn't always fat. I just drank a lot of beer and now
It's just-
here I
mean,
am.
Here.
I just killed 4 beers on
Four?
camera. Yeah.
4.
You're only 3.
I'm driving. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I want to. We'll drink more when we get back to my place.
Yeah, I don't. This feels like such a weird one to like try to end. There's so much like.
Oh, because it's just so conversational.
Yeah, I like it. I love it.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't even know if I want to end it at this point.
Well,
I'm
it's up
trying
to you, buddy. I'm here as
Who
long.
said you had
right.
to, man?
I don't. I'm not. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool.
We're here. We're
All
here
right,
as
what
long
time
as,
is it? Cool. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
But no, I have wanted to do podcasts for a long time.
I was going to ask you both about that. Do you stream at all?
Literally, man, I don't want to go too deep into it.
Okay. All right.
My dream in life is to be a voice actor.
Oh, I literally thought about this.
I want to be a voice actor so bad, man.
Didn't we have a conversation?
I think so. It included Brent.
Yes.
Because Brent, like, has done like very amateur shit for that.
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
he pointed me in the direction. I forget the website. I have it saved on my phone somewhere.
Is
but
it voices.com?
maybe
I have so many like random like voices.com or
yeah.
Like submit your shit here and we'll.
Using a Minecraft Let's Play video or something.
Yeah, random, literally random shit. I'm in like a voice Discord channel that like people post like voice jobs all the time.
Interesting.
Oh man, I just recently got a mic for Christmas, like a really nice mic. It's at my desk, and I've been like recording literally the most random shit possible. Like I will wake up in the morning at like 4:30, and I'll sit at my desk and I'll be like into a mic for 20 minutes. Like, hey, what happened? I wonder what happened.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is Caleb is the same way. He wants to do voice acting.
Dude, I'm probably better friends with your best friend than I am with you.
Okay, first of all, do not ever disrespect me. Second of all, I will not disagree that you'd be on our Three Amigos like type of conversation.
Oh, why not?
But we do have a third. He lives in Oklahoma. His name's Denny. It's not your fault. He's just been there for a long time.
I understand.
But
I understand. No, it's
we
fine.
so the new mini Hollywood on the East Coast is built in my hometown.
Yeah.
Okay. Fayetteville, Georgia. It is Pinewood Studios. Look it up. That is where most like film studios, like film companies are moving to.
Yeah.
For taxes.
Yep.
Tax purposes.
Okay.
They had that whole thing about the like.
The East Coast is gonna fucking explode in the next
Pinewood
decade.
Yeah,
Pinewood Studios is in Fayetteville, Georgia. Just come down. Just come up and visit.
I've been to Fayetteville many times.
In Georgia?
Yeah.
What the fuck, Joe? Why is this the first time I've ever heard?
So you gotta think about it. I drove through your state many times to get here. So that and like I grew up in a pretty religious like family. So like there's a lot of times I would end up in Georgia for stuff with my dad. So it was literally like I would go up north to North Carolina, go down to Georgia, hang out in South Carolina, I'd come to Florida, hang out with my brother when he was going to Full Sail. Like that was my trek. Back when I used to judge Yu-Gi-Oh a lot, there were a lot of events that happened in Georgia, so I'd drive down to
I know.
Sorry.
I'd drive down to like Georgia or like carpool somebody for an event or something like that. So I know Georgia okay, I guess.
Peachtree City?
Where?
You ever heard of Peachtree City?
No.
It is 20 minutes outside of, I was going to say 20, 15 minutes outside of my hometown. It's actually rated in the top 100 places to live in the United States.
Top 100?
Top 100. Peachtree City, Georgia.
Is it number 100?
I definitely thought you said Petrie, not Peachtree.
No, Peachtree City.
I heard Petrie also.
Yeah,
did you? Petri dish?
Like a Petri dish.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
Peachtree, Georgia. Peachtree City, Georgia.
Isn't that all of Georgia?
No.
I'm pretty sure if you're driving on any road in Georgia and you blink, you'll see some dude selling peaches on the side, which they're always amazing.
Yeah.
For the record, they're so good.
Yeah.
The best peaches are sold by the people with the least amount of teeth. I've learned that driving through Georgia.
Well, to be honest, it's any type of fruit.
So sure, like fruit in general, sure, but specifically Georgia peaches, I am very fond of. Let's just say I've eaten fucking way too many.
Way too many Georgia specific peaches.
Specifically Georgia peaches.
I imagine you going up to some dude who's got like a little lemonade, a peach stand. He's like, "Hey, I got these peaches. They're like $5." You're like, $5? That's a lot.
Open your mouth.
I'm gonna need to see those teeth.
Open that fucking mouth.
Open that, and he opens full shiny rack of teeth, and you're like, damn. And he's like, wait.
You're like,
pulls that shit out, and you're like,
yeah.
give him.
I'll
Bring
buy
him- bring
15,
him my
my
way.
It's
dude.
like that episode of Family Guy.
Here's
whenever-
100.
Yeah.
Just
Fill 'em
load
up.
him in the car. I'll be in the seat, revving the engine, ready to go.
It's like that episode of Family Guy whenever it's like the millipede and he walks up. Have you seen that? Whenever
I have.
No.
there's an episode where it's like a millipede and he like walks up and some guy's like a centipede walks in. He's like, hey. And he's like, wait a minute. And then he just starts counting the fucking centipedes.
Oh my god.
That's what you're doing with it. I'm sorry that it wasn't good enough
No,
for you.
it's
A
fine.
Family Guy
It
reference,
is a
and I'm
Family
sorry.
It is a Family Guy reference, and that immediately makes it worse. So
It's fine. American Dad's better anyway.
neither of them are good.
all bad.
So thank you.
They're all bad.
If you had to choose one,
I'm gonna go back to the thing we said earlier about how we had this nice plan going on, and you just ran up and crashed the whole thing. We're talking about games. You're talking about that's
Peaches.
there's plenty of chairs that aren't on camera you can go sit in.
It is a little bit ridiculous how many chairs we have here. I'm not gonna lie.
I have a lot of random chairs.
It's
in my
it's
living room.
mostly because of literally those control.
I see your Pit Boy over there, by the way.
Yeah.
So Fallout 4.
Well, there's a Nuka-Cola Quantum behind it. Too.
Oh, it sure is.
Pretty cool.
Is that Fallout 4?
Yeah.
You pre-ordered?
Is that one of the actual
So-
quantums, like the
Fallout 4?
It's
like the Jones
yeah,
soda
yeah,
one?
the Jones soda.
Oh, it was so damn good.
Yeah. So story about that Pit Boy, and
We're
the
GameStop.
Titanfall figurine that lights up. Over
Oh,
there.
I saw it.
Yeah.
GameStop.
Yes.
A lot of times, customers will buy the big editions of games and then immediately realize that they have bills to pay, and then they're like, "Oh, well, you guys don't take the figure back in and trade?" I'm like, "Yeah, we don't sell like this is back before they actually sold figurines and whatnot because they do now."
Before it was Think Geek.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we didn't sell those. So people were like, "But I need the money." I'm like, "I have money. I'll gladly buy that from you." Outside of the store, I got the Titanfall thing for $25. I got
Interesting.
that thing for like $20.
Really?
Yeah.
That thing was a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, it was.
Wasn't it $100?
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
It was a good time.
I almost bought it. I was like
Me
in a
too.
GameStop counting my fucking cash. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I never bought it.
Dude, I got
Fallout New Vegas is better anyway.
We're not having this fucking conversation.
We need to have it. It's
Shut-
been building up all fucking night.
Well, I'll quickly
Please,
say
please continue.
there's more that you guys can't see. There's a Assassin's Creed 3,
Oh yeah, I see the American flag.
dude.
Dude,
That's a game series I hate.
actually
by the
free.
way.
Really, Assassin's Creed?
Yeah.
you're a
Why?
I hate Assassin's
But why though?
You're
Justify-
talking about the same fucking game release every fucking time. Let me tell you about
Okay.
the same game that's fucking released every fucking release date. Dude. Except for Assassin's Creed 1. That game is
Have you
different.
played Black Flag?
I did not play Black Flag.
Yeah, you need to play Black
I did not play Black Flag.
I wish the only Black Flag memorabilia I have. What are you doing? I'm so confused.
I'm sorry, I'm building a wall right now.
Okay.
I'm like putting brick by brick ready to.
I'm sorry, it's okay to have a wrong opinion sometimes. Fallout New Vegas is the best. Maybe I'll take Fallout 3. Fallout New Vegas is the best Fallout. And Assassin's Creed, like as a game series, sucks.
New Vegas over
You're
3.
literally riding in the trunk on the way.
Yeah.
home, I swear to God.
Can't
I'm
look at
sorry
you.
for having opinions.
I don't know which
really
Fallout I
bad
really like.
ones. No, so
I played Assassin's Creed 1 and 2. It's not like I didn't give it a chance.
You need to play Black Flag
Yeah,
before you can.
But
you need to play. No, you need to play. You need to play Brotherhood. You need to play Brotherhood.
no, after I put all that time into 1 and 2.
So here's the thing:
Mechanic-
Black Flag literally shouldn't have been called Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
It should have just been called a new game from Ubisoft called Black Flag.
Yes,
and it would have been.
It would have been very good.
I
Well, it
still.
was very
Yeah, it
good.
is really good.
Yeah.
But it's not. It plays like no other Assassin's
But
Creed
I don't know
game.
if you can. But see, I don't know if that's fair to consider it an Assassin's Creed game.
Well,
okay,
obviously
what do you
it is.
want?
It has an
What
Assassin's
do you want?
Creed story.
Like-
Right. But if it's completely different than
It's
the
not-
entire
so,
genre,
like-
It's not.
It's
The
just
new ones are.
the naval stuff, like the water stuff, like all the pirate stuff, is so goddamn good.
Here's the thing, though.
What's up?
Black Flag is great. It's amazing. I prefer 3.
Really?
Yes.
No one likes 3.
See,
a lot of people love
everyone
3.
hates
No
3.
one. Well, let me rephrase. No one likes Connor.
Okay, that's the thing.
See,
That's what it.
it's all time period.
Mm.
It's all time period. I love the Revolutionary
Me
War
too.
area.
Me
I
too.
love
I'm on board.
I love like super historical, like Native American.
I love
like-
history.
like history and shit.
Yeah.
How do you know? Like, go ahead.
Yeah, like, yeah. You say,
But I played the games. It's
you
not that I'm.
played the worst two.
Assassin's Creed 2 is set as one of being the best fucking
Assassin's
games.
Creed 2 is actually a pretty good one.
Yeah.
That's fine. But like,
I played.
But listen. You're talking about when did fucking Assassin's Creed 2 come out? Like 1990? No, I'm just kidding. like 2000. Like
Assassin's Creed 1 was like a launch title for Xbox 360.
yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah. It was a launch title for 360, PS3.
Which that game was a
and
mess.
2 came
but
out on the same console, so
Wow.
it couldn't have been
Really?
like.
One was it? What?
Was 2 on?
Yes.
360?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
So was Brotherhood.
Wow,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
2 is an old fucking game. Here's the thing: the new Assassin's Creed's Brotherhood Forward have way more mechanics, and they just are better and more enjoyable.
So
games.
am I just supposed to stick around with the game series that I did not enjoy because everyone's talking about it?
Let me
Even
give-
though I played the first two?
Can I give you an amazing example? You'll probably agree with me. You play Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed 1 is really good. It's actually like it's pretty good.
For
It's
its time, yeah.
For
It's like-
for its time.
Yeah, it's
It's
insane.
a classic game. You played Revelations, right?
Yes.
In Revelations, and it's the last of the Ezio saga.
Yep.
You play flashbacks of Altair
Altair,
from 1.
Yep.
And if 1 was made like that,
Yeah.
it would have been an amazing game.
Yeah.
It's to this day would have
Yeah.
been
Okay.
amazing. But here's the thing.
Not disagreeing with
I'm
that.
not done with my
Not
point
disagreeing
yet.
with that.
When you go to play 1, what is the most iconic? There are two correct answers here. What is the most iconic thing when you think of Assassin's Creed? Things you do as an assassin in Assassin's Creed. What are
Fucking jump from high
the jump into a
laying
hay pile.
yeah.
Yeah, hey.
What's the other one?
Eagle
Very
Eye.
similar to that,
Eagle Eye.
but with death involved.
Oh, assassins.
Air assassinations, right?
Yeah.
Jumping off a building to fucking kill people.
Yeah.
That's like the coolest shit. In 1, you can't air assassinate. That doesn't exist. You can't jump off a building and kill people like you do in every single game that makes the
But
games fun.
I
can't do
played,
that.
but see the thing is
Which ones have you played? 1 and 2?
1
I
and 2.
played.
He's played the
I played.
two fucking
I played 1 and
shittiest
2.
ones.
I think
That's not-
I think I touched on Brotherhood, but
So what's weird is you guys are talking about Brotherhood and Revelations as like the story, and I played through the stories. I don't consider them very memorable. The reason why I really love those games was the multiplayer. It was so good, and I wish they would bring it back, and they haven't brought it back. I've never played anything that cool. I guess the big thing I value when it comes to like if a game is really great to me is the uniqueness of it. The reason why I like Kingdom Under Fire is there's nothing like that. Even
Right.
after that game's there's literally never been a game created like that. And then with the Assassin's Creed multiplayer, have you played the multiplayer? You only played 1 and 2, so you didn't see the multiplayer. So what it was
I watched videos on it though.
oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
And again, there's nothing like that. Same thing with the Black Flag. Like there's not. I've been waiting for a pirate game. Just it doesn't need to be Assassin's Creed. Just something that says, "Oh, that's really cool." Some indie studio, please, just take that formula and sell it to me for like
They did.
$40.
It's called Sea of Thieves.
I was gonna say
Sea of Thieves is not that at all.
No,
Sea of Thieves is.
so it's not.
I'm upset at you now that you said the Sea of Thieves was comparable to Black Flag. It's not.
For the record, those words never left
Yeah,
my mouth or his mouth.
No, he
to be
definitely
fair.
said-
Did you say that?
He
All
said-
right, all right.
I don't know if you
Nah,
consider
no,
me
just
saying
listen.
that.
But no, I mean that game's not bad though.
Sea of Thieves
Sea of
is not
Thieves.
It's
bad.
definitely obviously not comparable to Assassin's
It's a
Creed.
different game, but
But
same
it's a
thing.
neat.
I played it. I played it for a good bit.
Did you play Guns of Icarus? You know that game? That game's fucking amazing, isn't it?
So
Sea of Thieves seems
is
like
that
just water
yeah,
that.
just water
doesn't
that.
it?
Yeah. With a little bit less. I want more.
Way less combat.
Yeah, I want.
I
if
want Guns of Icarus.
give me
in
Guns
the
of
water.
Icarus like Sea of Thieves. I will re-download that game right
Oh,
now.
100%.
Like,
100%. That game's insane.
I'm so
You
happy
played
that
Guns
you
of
know
Icarus?
this.
No.
Of
Dude,
course not. He's a scrub.
steampunk?
No, I'm just-
Yikes.
Woo!
I'm gonna have to pull this
But-
hoodie off here.
Steampunk, like naval ships that fly, and it's real time PvP where like someone has to fly the ship, someone has to be engineer and fix things while you're getting shot at, gunners, like a 4-man ship.
A pilot, somebody who's actually flying the ship around.
Yeah, like you actually have roles. Oh my god,
You can
that game
shoot out
is
people's
so much
sails.
fun.
You can like
Yeah.
break guns. Like you can. It's oh god,
That game is very very good,
I-
and it's free to play too.
it's dope.
Yeah,
I
there's
remember.
no reason not to play that game.
I remember being on one ship and literally getting knocked off. Like they just had a perfect shot, and didn't hit the ship, just hit me, and like instantly you just see my dude just like like fly and then like just fall down. I was like, I like this game.
All right,
This game's great.
All right, that's pretty good.
Oh man, God, what a good game! Are there like obscure games that like kind of, I guess, fall in that same category that either of you have played that you're like
Define same category.
like that's an indie game
Yeah.
like that not a lot of people would probably know of. I would say
little
Do you mean like
nightmares.
indie games, or do you mean
indie
like
games. Yeah.
we're not talking about like same gun like Sea of Thieves top?
Yeah.
Right?
No, those are
all right.
Little Nightmares.
Little Nightmares.
That's not really an indie game.
You don't consider that indie?
No,
Yeah,
It's small
published.
enough. It's definitely small enough.
I thought I got published by like
that
Microsoft
game
or
had a
something.
full release.
Did it?
Yeah, that game was not. It's a great
Interesting.
game, but it's not an indie
Interesting.
game. Everyone said it a million times, but we were talking about platformers earlier. Dead Cells is so good, man.
I remember that game.
If
Yeah.
you-
I would say
Yeah,
Hollow
like-
Knight. I loved Hollow Knight.
See, they're literally the same idea.
Yeah.
Same game. It's just this. It's just
Different.
another random 2D Dark Souls skin, basically. Like
Yeah, but see, the thing about Dead Cells is that it's just hack and slash, which is fine if you like that mechanic.
I mean, you can do that in Hollow Knight too. You can make that game a hack or slash game.
Yeah. No. Like yes,
Mm.
yes. I'm
Hollow-
not gonna disagree with either of you because both of those are pretty accurate.
Hollow Knight is like, so they both share the common theme of being dungeon crawlers,
Sure.
which is fine. But Dead Cells is just, it's just super fast paced, and that's not an issue.
It's grindy. It's
Yeah,
more. It's
okay.
more of a I want
That's-
to upgrade my character and
Oh, boy.
keep doing the same thing over and again.
Hollow Knight is more so like,
Yeah, Hollow Knight, you don't keep skills unless you unlock like an ability.
right, and
But,
you're
like-
progressing through a story.
Yeah, but like Dead Cells, you collect a currency just like souls kind of, and you buy something. But once you buy that thing, you have it permanent.
But Hollow Knight and Dead Cells are always going to be linked in the same conversation
they're very similar
because they're very similar, but they're also
I
completely
wonder
different
if I
games.
can get back into platformers or if I will enjoy them.
Dude.
I would say so. I think you should definitely try Hollow Knight.
Dude.
No, I have a platformer for you. I'm trying to remember the name of it though. I can't remember the fucking name of it. I literally played it like a week and a half ago.
Is it a newer indie game?
It's newer. It's an indie game. It's a newer indie game. I
It's a
cannot
platformer.
remember
Celeste?
what its name is. No, so the premise is you're like a little. You ever see Spirited Away?
No.
All right,
Sorry.
you're a little like soot ball. You're like a little. The
Okay.
whole game takes place in a forest.
Okay.
The music's amazing. The scenery is amazing. It's so pretty. You're a little like random woodland creature ball thing.
Yeah.
And you're with your friend, hanging out, and these big demon rat things, just like the enemies in the game, invade you and your friend, and you hide or they knock you unconscious or something, and they capture your friend.
Okay.
The whole point of the game is you're just playing this platformer, trying to get back to your friend, trying to save your friend. You're fighting these giant fucking rats, and they're cool. They're like two stomping around on 2 feet rats. Oh, I'm gonna get this game for you. I promise. I'll get the name. But I went to my dad's like a week and a half ago, like a Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah.
I went to his house and walked in. I have the strangest relationship with my father.
Yeah.
I walk into his place and he is like blitzed out, just like high out of his mind. And he's playing this game, and I was walking to his room. I was like, "Hey man, what's up?" He's like, "Oh hey, check this game out." And he's playing this game, and we played for like 6 hours. I
Jesus.
show up. I'm like, "Hey man," he's like, "Hey, you want to play?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." 6 hours later, we beat this game, and it's so much fun. It's so good. It's a really short.
Huh.
I will
Yeah.
get you the name before I leave. But you're talking about how should I get back into platformers? Play this one.
Okay.
If you try platformers again, play this one first because it's not hard. It's not a hard game by any means, but it's very puzzly in the sense of like you can't fight. You can pick up sticks like spears, and they're one-hit items, and then you can like pick up rocks and throw them. That's like it.
Huh.
Aside from that, you're
Is
hiding.
it a
you're-
co-op?
No, it's a single player.
Oh,
it's a
okay.
really short game. Like I said, I beat it.
Yeah.
in a
Couple hours.
A couple
Yeah.
hours.
I really miss companies. To piggyback off what you're saying, I mean, it's kind of not going to be the same, but it is the same. You're talking about you and your dad playing. I really miss like the co-op mechanic. They abandoned it. And I get it. I understand why they did. But like, I remember playing Gears of War 2, Gears
I
of War
hate those
3.
games, but I understand.
You hate those games?
I agree entirely.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think their stories.
This
are,
just speaks volumes
I'm
to
sorry.
your characters.
Yeah.
Those Gears.
The only Gears
Gears 1,
quote-unquote
Gears
game
2.
that was good was Unreal Tournament, and
Not even the same fucking game. Not disagreeing with you because Unreal was a good game.
Gears is
But
a
Gears-
shit game series, bud.
And you guys like Assassin's Creed, and you're gonna say Gears is a shit game series.
me tell
Yeah,
you something.
because both things I said are correct. Both things you said are incorrect. Assassin's Creed is an amazing game series up to a point.
Splinter Cell.
There's a point where Assassin's Creed definitely falls
Yes.
off.
Splinter Cell
Totally
Double
get that.
Agent. I don't know if
Amazing.
That's a good game. Great game. Yeah.
Best Splinter Cell game.
Yeah, by
Double
far.
Agent's the best
It
Splinter
was
Cell
really
game.
good.
Yeah.
Me and my dad play that game together all the way through. And the super cool thing about it is if you play it co-op all the way through, there's a secret mission at the end where you and the main character, spoiler alert, if you haven't played Double Agent, it's been out for, I can't even fucking tell you how many years.
Probably like 15 years.
It's a secret mission at the end of the game where you and the person you play the game with face off. It's a PvP, and whoever wins, the story ends with that.
Yeah.
That was the coolest fucking thing to me. The fact that you played the game with this person as a co-op and then finished it off with you two trying to kill each other. And
It's
since
pretty
then,
cool.
since then, I haven't been able to find a game that has made me like,
A Way Out. Check that game.
oh,
out.
A Way Out. Okay,
Okay.
that's fair.
Okay.
That's
The
fair.
game's very similar.
That game is pretty similar now that I think about it.
Little Big Planet.
Fuck you.
I just like come up with 15 games like, yeah, man.
Kirby's what's the fucking string?
Epic Yarn.
Kirby. Epic
Yeah. There it is.
I really liked Little Big Planet.
I liked it too.
My last
haven't
memory
kept
of
up
playing Little Big Planet, I was playing on a PS3.
with
At
it. Not 3.
what?
Wait, no, 3 did come out on PS.
No, 3 was Little Big
PS4?
Planet 3 was PS4. I think.
Okay.
I think 2 was.
Maybe it was 2. I was playing Little Big Planet 2. I bought a case of Bud Light. 24. I told myself I was going to drink 24 beers that night. Didn't drink 24 beers.
Drinks 4.
Drinks
I
4.
drank.
Passes out.
I
was controlling
shotgunned.
it.
I'm pretty sure I shotgunned 16 or 18 of those beers, but I had 20 beers total. But my last memory was playing that game before I passed out. What are you talking about?
No.
Caleb was there.
Oh well.
I have
he's not
proof.
here now, so I can't
I can
confirm nor deny.
Listen, okay, so this is My Hero Academia, and we had quirks. My quirk would be to be able to shotgun a beer faster than
I
anyone.
did hear about this from someone.
Jordan.
Is this a thing?
Jordan?
Yeah, Jordan did tell
Jordan,
me that
Hunter,
this is a thing.
Sam. Jordan, Hunter, and Sam for sure.
Yeah.
I have to prove my talent to people because they do not believe me. But I could shotgun a beer faster than you, faster than anyone.
We need to do this because I'm the kid from all my friend groups who could chug faster than anyone by far.
This is a great YouTube video.
I played
Oh, yeah.
I played D&D. Like I was in D&D club in high school for a
You
year.
guys had a D&D club?
We had to make it. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
we went out of our way to make it. 'Cause
We had
it
a
cool.
club similar. It was like
Yeah.
video games and
Dude, I had
D&D.
anime club and
And
D&D
anime.
club. Oh, it was the worst
There was
two
none of that
fucking
in South
decisions
Carolina, let me
I've
tell
ever
you.
made in my life.
But the weird thing about this club was that they were all three combined.
Hmm.
So it was video games, anime, and
So it
So
was basically like the nerd club.
nerd club.
Nerd
essentially.
club.
That's what it
yeah,
was.
Yeah.
Which is fun.
but the completely different personalities. Just because someone is a diehard weeb doesn't mean that they play video games also. So when
Sure.
you could put them in a room together, it may not be the thing you're looking for.
Oh, it sounds like a good reality TV show.
Oh,
is what
yeah,
it
yeah,
sounds
yeah.
like. That.
The buzzing. No.
oh,
Oh, sorry, it's copyrighted.
Like-
sorry. I can't say that.
like people wearing tails and shit.
Okay, stop. We're not talking about the last 6 years of my life. Not me.
Dude.
That sounds like it was me, not me.
dude.
But I remember walking into school one day, like fucking
Dude.
junior year or some shit, and I saw a girl wearing fucking fur suit
You
pants,
just like,
a
God
tail,
damn.
and a full ass head. Walks into school. I'm like
What?
debating leaving school.
Yeah. It's like
And the second, it was terrifying. It was the worst, scariest fucking thing. This dumb bitch girl who's walking into school with a giant ass dog head on doesn't think I'm totally wearing a mask, which you can't do
Yeah,
in a public school.
No, that's her real face.
Cause no,
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh no!
She-
This
So,
is
like-
the lolly. This is like
Yeah.
a lolly argument.
Point is a cop yelled at her and kind of pushed her to the ground, and it was not something he should have done
To a child.
to a child. Like a child, she was like a freshman. She's like a little child. And
Do you not think she deserved it?
this is okay? I'm not gonna say yes or no, but I am gonna say that this is the same girl who walked around school with a Tokyo Ghoul mask.
Oh, okay. I know exactly the
All
type
day
of
long.
fucking person you're talking
And
about.
anytime someone asked her a question, she'd be like, "No." That's how she would like. She would answer. She would keep it on.
Yike.
Yeah.
Yike.
Yeah.
That's all I can say to that.
That's all. I don't want to talk about that anymore.
Man, there's something that like on one hand I'm like, yeah, man, you're enjoying life. You do your thing. That's cool. Like
I've been doing the same fucking shit.
Yeah,
I've been
man,
out.
I'm so sad.
I'm probably gonna cut this here in a little bit.
no, you're
fine.
totally good.
Well, also, someone's gonna be really upset at me because they were like, "Yeah, let's play Apex tonight," and I was like, "Yeah, I should be able to make that."
I think I said the exact same thing
Yeah,
to
yeah,
someone,
yeah.
and I didn't remember until right
Yeah.
now.
I'm just like,
Yeah, whatever.
sorry, buddy.
Revenant will be out tomorrow. It's no big deal.
I don't even like Revenant. I think he
Dude,
sucks.
he's fine.
I think he sucks.
I think he's good.
I think he's trash.
I think he's better than some characters.
That's fair.
He's not the worst character.
He's
by
definitely
any
not the
means.
worst character. Who do you think's worst character?
Ooh, the worst character mechanically, or
Mechanically, yeah.
the
like,
worst character mechanically is.
Mirage.
Ooh, it might be Mirage, but I really like Mirage, so it might be a.
I like Mirage's
Mirage
character,
is
but
a
he's
main,
useless.
dude. I'm
He's
fucking
useless.
main that guy.
Really?
Oh, dude.
I used to be a Bangalore main.
You cannot say I'm bad at that character and watch me play. I'm juking everybody. You just like have to like you don't have to do it. You just run into a building, shoot that guy, and then back up an inch. They shoot him, and their whole body turns the other way, and you just walk up behind him and do whatever the hell you want. If you can play that character well, I think he's good. So mechanically, I don't think he's bad because the idea is really good.
Sure.
Yeah.
But it can be like, it can be played really bad. But granted, every character
I
can be
used to-
played really bad. So
I used to be a Bangalore main.
She might be one of the worst
I
characters.
think
in the
Bangalore's
game.
one of the worst. Yeah. Because
Now?
no, she's always been.
She's always been.
No,
Everyone-
she has not.
So, let me explain.
Everyone
I
thought-
also
thing.
thought this. I grinded the crap out of Bangalore, and I was like, "What do you mean? I get a passive that makes me move fast? This is crazy! And I got a smoke bomb? This is insane."
I got some flips for you.
Here's the problem with her. So her passive doesn't mitigate damage, and it honestly doesn't move you fast enough that it makes people miss shots. Like it's only a 15% increase, so like it's not like enough to like be that impactful. Like Octane's buff is like 30%. Yeah, so like you put that in perspective, it's like that guy moves.
Octane used to get me in trouble.
Yeah. He's a noob trap character. Well, not a noob trap. It's just more of like if you start playing the game and your first character you pick is Octane, it's gonna be rough. Like because you're gonna be in positions that you definitely shouldn't be in because you're just running.
See, I'm very mechanically sound whenever I play games like DPS. I don't mean to be like, yes, I'm the best DPS player.
Yeah.
No, but I'm really good. I have really good aim, and my issue is with Octane, I take the because I'm taking damage constantly because I'm just trying to get there fast.
Yeah, you gotta know when to gauge that. Like
if my aim is there, but I have less health, so I'm already automatically at a disadvantage.
That's why. So I play a lot of Lifeline. I think she might be one of the best characters in the game
because of her ability.
Her passive is absurd.
What ult?
No, her passive, the thing that allows her to use all consumables faster than everybody.
Oh, okay.
It's so broken, especially if you get the backpack. Then it's insane.
The shield.
Oh, the shield.
Yeah,
you're
now
right.
it's the shield. Yeah.
Yeah.
First of all, I think they should have. I haven't played the game for a couple months.
Yeah.
You're in for a treat. When
it kind of
really good.
It kind of felt.
It's definitely blowing up again right now.
Yeah.
So
okay, good. I might get back into
huge.
it. But when I played since launch, and I played when it first launched, and I played for like 4 or 5 months. I played up until Watson being released.
That's my answer.
That's the worst one.
I think mechanically Watson's the worst character, which is unfortunate because she is cute as fuck.
Yes.
And I love playing as her, so I can
Did you get
look
that
at myself.
that unicorn skin?
Yeah.
Oh, me too.
Of course I did.
Course, yeah.
I never play her, but
Yeah.
like, of course I
Like,
have it. No, she's the
so
worst.
they gave her a slight buff.
Does her shit do more damage yet?
No. So her her ult that like rebuild
The
shields
pylon,
and denies like
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
the trophy system.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's better. It like stops Gibraltar's ult now.
Oh,
Did it not
interesting.
before?
No, you could just literally throw that thing on top of there and just like just blow
I
everybody
mean,
up.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
though,
it
but-
can stop Bangalore's ult now too. Not stop it, but like any shell that would land there just gets
Just
zapped.
doesn't land, yeah.
So it's like a circle of like
Yeah,
nothing.
the pylon is good. It's definitely a really good item. Her ult is by far her best feature.
Yeah,
But like
That's
that's
it.
it.
Yeah.
And in addition to that, she's labeled a heavy character.
yes.
So she has like one of the larger
Yeah.
frames. I think like
she has the
third-
5%.
third largest, I
Yeah,
think.
she has the 5% damage reduction buff thing.
Yeah.
that Gibraltar and
What, that has
Oh,
to be a new.
fortified? No, she doesn't.
She doesn't have
She doesn't
fortified?
have, no, only Gibraltar and Caustic have fortified.
Wow.
That has
Yeah.
to be. Is that a
that's
newer feature?
Yeah, it's
terrible. Then she
bullshit.
should definitely have
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Is that a newer feature?
This is like
Fortified?
last season they implemented. I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Early
okay.
last
That
year.
was
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was
Well, we're
not
season
since
4 now.
launch.
That
Oh
was-
yeah,
that
so that was
was
season 2. Yeah,
that was season
yeah,
2. So
yeah.
it's been
A little
like
bit.
6.
They literally make it in the smallest text possible, like right underneath all your abilities. Which is like
I fucking-
It's
Just
15%
on launch?
though, isn't it?
15% deduction.
Yeah.
Is
On-
it? I thought it was only like 10 or 5 or something.
On launch, I think
It's
Gibraltar.
definitely not 5, maybe 10,
Yeah, yeah.
but it's definitely not 5.
Launch. You said
On launch, Gibraltar was the worst character.
No.
Yeah.
No, everyone thought he
Yeah.
was, but he's not.
so.
He
On
never
launch, there were
was.
too many glitches that made that guy broken.
His but what
Like-
made him worse was his hitbox. That's what
Yeah,
made him worse.
So
yes.
that's why we're
yeah.
mentioning heavy characters.
Yeah.
That's
because
why I played Bangalore or I played Wraith because they have the smaller hitboxes.
Yeah.
Bangalore is a medium.
Yeah,
Like Bangalore
doesn't get above.
Bangalore has a good size hitbox still.
Does she?
Yeah.
Yeah, like so
Wraith has the
second lowest.
what's it
now.
called? Hard to hit or something like that. I forget what it's called.
I played.
I don't know.
I played
Something.
Lifeline, but the issue is with Lifeline is that I never really got a chance to take advantage of my ult because anytime I dropped it, either another team would come up or my teammates would take my ult.
Her
Yeah.
ult is so like negligible.
It's
not, yeah.
no, it just doesn't matter.
It's
It just
her
really
passive
doesn't
is
matter.
so big that like it seems like such a small thing.
Oh, her healing passive too.
Yeah, her Q is pretty good.
Her
Yeah. She's also the
Damn,
only character in the
dude.
game that can mass heal her entire team. So like that's kind of a thing.
Yeah,
that is
Uh,
kind of-
it's
but
definitely necessary
every
for
team,
every team.
like should have a lifeline.
So I would take
And
the
her
dive.
Yeah, okay.
I
wait a
would
minute.
take
She-
the-
I
I
just
would take the
I
dive.
remember she has the fastest revive time.
Yeah.
And she has the shield.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm
I
talking
forgot
about.
about
the
that.
shield.
Yeah, yeah.
The best,
I totally forgot
some
about
of the best clips on YouTube to me when I'm looking at like video game highlights and shit are when people are blocking shots with the lifeline revive and then popping out of it to kill someone and then they're getting fired on and then going down to heal for the shield. It's insane.
Yeah.
If you can time that shit well, it's like some of the best game footage in recent times.
So, but the issue is
in my
like
opinion.
the camera, the way that it zooms out whenever
You
you're
have to-
doing
you
it,
have to
it,
use that.
it does kind of mess you up with that.
You
when
get,
that happens.
I mean, if you
Yeah.
do it more than one game, you'll get used to it.
Yeah. But
Sometimes you'll go to revive someone
I
and
had-
the camera will turn 180 degrees.
Yeah.
That has
Okay.
happened to me.
Or you'll be the one getting revived and you were facing this way, but
Yeah.
when they get you up, you just
You're
magically turn
completely
around.
turned around.
yeah,
And then somebody who was over there is like, cool, headshot. And then you're
And
just
you
like,
die.
man, I'm back down again. All right, cool. Like,
Yeah, it feels like fucking Destiny.
yeah.
Trials. Fucking, hey, revive me.
All right, can you do it again?
I
Hey,
have
you do it again. Yeah.
I have some clips for you guys back whenever I used to
Send 'em,
play.
dude, send 'em.
I think there was one time whenever I was playing Bangalore, actually, the worst character in the game apparently. My entire team left.
Second worst.
My team left me
Second worst.
because I used to stream, but I didn't get any fucking viewers. It's not like I'm trying to clout chase.
Hey, we know it's no.
I'm not trying to clout chase. My team left, and it was just me, and I ended up winning. It was. Tell me you've soloed
I have solo. I've also,
from the jump.
yeah, I also,
Doubt pressing X
I literally
Down.
with Mirage.
with
That's
no.
a huge doubt. That's a massive X on my end.
We're gonna go back to my apartment. Addison is gonna be home, and you're gonna go, hey, did Gabe solo a game with Mirage like 2 nights ago? And he's gonna go, oh yeah, and I have footage. So I don't know where you're trying to take this conversation, but it's not for your favor. I'm gonna talk to Joe now. You do your own thing.
Hey, what's up,
Hey, how you
Gabe?
doing? Thanks for having me. I
It was
really
great.
appreciate
It was
it.
a good time. I definitely appreciate you guys coming out. This is genuinely been so refreshing. Have you guys seen any of the other older episodes?
Yes.
I've been begging to have a more fun conversation because, and I don't mind talking about like all the other stuff. Like it gets pretty, not edgy, I guess, but like political, I guess.
I'm gonna be straightforward here. It gets depressing.
It is.
It gets a little, and that's not a bad thing necessarily.
You need to talk about this stuff.
You need to,
Well,
absolutely.
right.
Also, this is just so good. Like it's so like it's a breath of fresh air.
Whoa, that's not the word.
It's
Invigorating.
Invigorating. What are you gonna say?
I think I was gonna say invigorating, and then I just didn't say it. I don't
I thought you were
know.
gonna say like Viagra or something like that. I was like, yeah, that's not a word.
Inviting.
Inviting.
Yeah, there you
maybe.
go.
I don't
maybe.
know.
Who knows?
Well, I'm honestly glad that even though I wasn't invited, which is fine, Joe. I'm really happy that I was brought on to here.
Yeah.
It was super refreshing.
Yeah.
I can't tell you. I can tell you some of the topics that we talked about, but I can't tell you every
It's
topic.
okay.
And that's the type of conversations that I like.
Well, the best part will be it'll be on YouTube and you can watch
that's
it later.
fair. That's fair.
I the next couple of episodes is the first time I want to try out having a thematic kind of thing, and it's gonna be not as fun as this, but I think it will be important. I don't know what that is. I want to get into the what other people think. I'm trying to think of the best way to phrase this. I want to talk to different people about what they think being a man is, and get into that. So it's not going to be as fun as this, but I think it's going to be something that's probably a little bit more impactful, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dude, I don't know how you are about repeat guests, but like,
absolutely.
I can and will have any kind of conversation.
Same.
The only conversation I cannot contribute to is political conversations because I purposely don't keep up with.
It's probably
politics
for the better.
most part, especially in recent times.
Yeah.
I let my friends tell me.
Yeah.
I look at things every now and then,
Yeah.
but like I can't. It hurts. It really honestly just hurts my conscience too much to pay attention to.
I think I was talking to, this was on one of Michael's episodes that I was on, and I was like, I hit a point where I was just like, why do I feel so awful? And I was like, oh,
Because what we talk about.
no, every day it's literally I wake up and I go to my news feed and I go, oh, okay, well, there's that, and Trump is okay, cool, yep. All right, what happened? Oh, Jesus Christ, there's a bomb. Oh,
more
fucking
dead?
yeah.
Okay.
I was just like, oh, well,
Yep.
that sucks. And it got to a point where I was just like genuinely depressed. I was like, I can't do this all the time.
Exactly.
Like, so
exactly what I'm
take a
saying,
break.
man.
I used to be all about keeping up.
Yeah.
And then I found out that not keeping up with the news is probably the best for me.
the thing that sucks is like, I want to be knowledgeable. Like I want to know about what's going on. So I don't want to ever just like, I'm out like one of those, but I'm getting better at finding the balance between like being knowledgeable and being like in it. Like it's not fun on either side of the fence, whether you're left or right. It's not fun. There's a lot of channels that I watch, not as often, but like I'll tune into them now, that are very heavily on one of the two sides, and I'm like, how do you make daily videos on this? Like, how are you sane and still do this? Like, that's wild to me. But I do want to get into that next topic, because I think I talked about it on the one with Corey, and I really haven't brought it to like fruition.
Montoya?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Which was 12? Maybe 12, 11? I don't know. Wait, no. Jesus, his was 7. That's crazy. I've been
Which
pumping
Corey?
it. Montoya.
I don't know if I know who that is.
He works in the
He
back.
literally works.
The new Corey?
Yeah.
Lord Almighty.
Yeah.
Shout out. Fucking hate you, Corey. No, I'm kidding. I love you, Corey.
He's probably still playing Apex right now. Like
Oh,
where
does he
you
play-
at?
Does he play Apex?
He's actually pretty good.
Okay, now I definitely
He's-
fucking hate you, Corey.
like-
Does he play console?
he plays
he
PC,
plays
of
on
course,
PC.
dude.
Oh, all right. Let me get his
I'm the
credentials.
only console player
It
here.
makes me really sad.
Wait, you play
Gabe.
PC on?
It makes
Wait,
me
you play
sad.
Apex on PC?
Yeah.
Dude, snap it off. Let's fucking play.
Listen, man.
I talk about this all the time.
Let's
at work.
fucking
He's
snap
literally
it
right
off,
there, and I'm
bro.
just like,
I'm about to
yeah,
say,
yeah,
I know this.
Like, you-
and I don't work
I know
with
that you
him.
play Apex,
work
but I
with
didn't
him.
know it
Why
was.
would I play on a console? You saw the computer I have in there. Like,
right, but I see 2 consoles in there.
I do have the consoles, but I can't remember the last time I turned those things on. That's not true. I turned the PS4 on because I was like, oh, new season of Call of Duty. Let me try it out. And I was like, oh, I hate this. And then I went right back to playing Apex. So
Does the new season suck?
yeah, it's not good.
Listen, I just want to put it out there for the record. The only reason I don't play PC is because I don't have one.
I understand.
I literally play keyboard mouse more often on PS4.
Well, I don't know.
You're
If that's
destroying people.
right.
No,
I
of
don't.
course,
That's
of
not
course.
fair.
I don't know if that's more try hard. The fact that you're connecting a mouse and keyboard to your PS4.
Absolutely more. Okay,
I
don't
love
do
the
it as
fact that
often
you're doing
anymore.
The sweat.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
funny.
The
like-
sweat alone.
I just want to pretend like I'm playing PC
Dude,
for a little bit.
You've
you know?
got that. I kind of want to do that now. Apex is free, right?
So you can
I'm a
shit
devil.
on console.
I just want to see what it's like.
No,
Are
so
you
Be a
look-
god amongst
you're placed with
I'm
people
already-
that also play keyboard mouse. It's like Fortnite. So like
Okay.
it's like how do I put it? It's its own. It's a separate server
Can you
on
not-
console.
I
But
found,
you can't play with people on PC.
No.
You can. It's not.
I found
Fortnite is like the only cross-platform battle royale.
No.
But Call of Duty is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
which is-
actually. I haven't played it.
You don't need to. Game sucks.
apparently
Really?
there-
I'm sad about it.
My roommate
What
plays it
game?
every fucking night.
Dude,
What game?
Modern Warfare, right?
The
Modern
new
Warfare.
one? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I love that game.
Oh yeah, you're playing it too.
I was
you
so disappointed.
fucking-
I used to play the fuck out of that
I
game.
love
I
Modern
stopped playing it
Warfare.
for a little bit,
I
though.
love the old Modern Warfares, and I bought this game, and I was just
Mhm.
like, "Yay! Here we go!"
It's too fast paced, right? That's what
It's
everyone.
a
keeps
little
telling me.
fast paced. The problem are the maps. They said this when they were making the game, and I heard it, and I went,
That they weren't just lane like 3-lane
"Yeah."
maps anymore.
And I was like, at first, I was like, "Cool, this will be cool." And then actually playing those
Most of
maps,
them
I was just
turned
like,
into 3 lanes.
"No, they don't. That's the problem.
What are you talking
It's too
about?
open." Dude, how many times do you walk out somewhere and you're checking corners, man? You're checking all the corners that you possibly can see. But if you walk out of spawn, like say this is the entrance to your spawn, and you have all of this, like there's this fucking
Yeah.
thing, there's this fucking thing, like whatever. It's like this. You get out of your spawn. Well, you're looking here, you're looking there, you're looking there. You can see this. What you can't see is right here, and the fucking enemy will spawn right there. And it's like,
Well, what game mode do you play?
any objective mode. I play mostly like domination or kill confirm. Like I'll play stuff like that. I don't really
but
like
see,
playing team deathmatch.
I can't
like,
really talk about spawn points.
but
'cause
it's
I
just so.
I played Shoot House a lot. I played Shoot House
Oh
24/7.
man! But see, like Shoot House and like the older maps, like those are the old school way, and I can tolerate those. But I'm not just gonna sit there and play that one thing. Like
I did.
it's just like I don't know. That
get
coupled with the whole like matchmaking
But
system
that's the
is
call-
really bad. I don't know
Yeah,
if you
I
know
get it.
about that,
But like,
the battle pass thing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
but see, the thing is that like
think
I
I'm
completely
aware of
understand what
that.
you're saying, but I want that old Call of Duty feel. So I guess that's why I'm drawn to maps like Shoot House.
The
That's why
game
I play
doesn't-
Shoot House.
Okay. You know what? You're good.
The game doesn't play like.
I
So-
don't have enough information to have this conversation.
Well, see, the game doesn't play like old Call of Duties, and
It
that's the
doesn't.
issue.
Even though it has old Call of Duty maps on it, which
Exactly.
makes
that's
no
what I.
sense. They're
keep
adding
hearing.
Rust, by the way.
I did hear about.
Yeah.
I love that.
Love the map,
gonna
but I
suck.
know it's going to be trash on
Yeah.
that game. Like it's
That.
just
Isn't
like
that like a small map?
Yeah.
It's
too?
tiny.
It's really small.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm sure they won't change the player count either, like they did in Modern Warfare 2
Make
because
it
you
a
didn't.
Wait, is it a 2v2 map?
It's it was meant to be played with 4 players.
Yeah.
It was 4v4.
4v4.
But this
originally,
game has
That's
6v6.
4v4 is not.
It's gonna be rough. They're not, but they haven't done that for any of the maps. They haven't
Yeah,
adjusted
yeah, that's
like
true.
the player count.
But
Even-
they have 2v2
Yeah.
specific
Even with cargo,
maps, right?
or is
Yes.
it shipment?
Okay.
Is it shipment or cargo? What
I
was
thought
the
I
name of
heard
that map?
Rust was a 2v2.
which
shipment.
one? Oh, the one with the plane, or the plane fucking yard with the
yeah,
yeah, that map.
With the containers.
Yeah. That was
I wanna say
oh no, you're
that.
talking about shipment. Shipment
Yours
is the,
Shipment.
shipment.
Yeah.
That map's tiny, but like you know what you're going into on a
Yeah.
shipment map. It's chaos, and that's what it's supposed to be. That's
Yeah,
the whole
yeah.
point of it.
How's the ground war or the 50v50?
It's not.
It's like Baby Battlefield.
yeah,
It's the best
but,
way-
But
yeah.
Battlefield's is.
Battlefield's just better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Battlefield's a better.
It's
better
because it's
shooter.
meant for that.
better shooter.
Like it's meant for that big open.
Dude, I played Battlefield 1
okay.
way too much.
Battlefield 3 was my introduction into the series.
Same.
Also same.
Actually, no, I played
Love-
Bad Company before that.
I
but yeah,
loved
that's
that fucking game
Try
through and through.
right.
I was an amazing sniper before they added the glare.
Ah,
That was before they added the
it's like,
glare.
oh, you're right there.
Yeah.
Like,
Battlefield 4 was probably my favorite, but I loved the fuck out of that game.
I still like 3. Wait, 4 was the whole Levolution shit, wasn't it? Yeah.
Actually, no, I lied. Battlefield 3 because of Operation Metro.
That was such a good map.
That map,
so good. So good.
I love that fucking map,
Such
dude.
a good map.
3 was honestly probably the best.
Yeah, I'm sorry
Three
for
was good.
keep reigniting this
No, you're fine.
conversation.
It's okay. It's
all
all
right.
right. It's okay.
I know you're trying to end it, but
Yeah, no, you're fine, man. If you guys want to come back on for that, I haven't quite decided if I want to do in just one-on-ones with people or if I want to get a group of people because there's more microphones hidden behind this crap. I just set one up over here.
I kind of feel like the issue with that was people might talk over each other and
Sure.
things might get.
Hey, listen though, I mean this so wholeheartedly, just completely serious. I'm never gonna approach you to come onto this show, but if I don't care what time it is, I don't care what day it is, I don't care who quits. If you ever want someone to do this shit, dude, I will do it at any point of any day. This is my absolute favorite thing to do.
Cool.
Is just fucking talk about something.
It's been probably the highlight of 2019 for me was starting this.
Well, this is the highlight of 2020 for me now, so
you got play to go. This is only up from here. Like he's like, yeah,
I mean, if I come back, maybe that'll be fun.
He's like, I got these kidney stones, baby.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. But thanks again, gentlemen. Appreciate it.
Anytime, especially if there's free beer. Too.
Yeah, there's always free beer.
Even though
there's always going to be free beer in there.
Even though I had to invite myself.
It's okay. You'll be invited next time, promise.
Oh, I hope so.
Okay. Thanks again.